Xiao Chen, take a good look at yourself. You've lost all your martial arts skills. You're pathetic. Where's the aura of the undefeated war god now?
Even with the 100,000 strong dragon god army, you were defeated. You don't deserve the title undefeated war god.
I, Xiao Chen, would rather die than submit. Even in death, my vengeful spirit will come to collect from you vile snakes.
Fine, I'll send you to your grave today.
That dream again. Can't I dream about something else? What's going on?
Dr. Xiao, you're awake.
Why would you do this to me?
For your research, of course. What did you think? Why else would I stay with you all these years? Be a good boy and sign it. Then this research will be mine.
I've never mistreated you all these years. Now you not only tie me up, but also want to use 5 million to buy my $3 billion research. In your dreams.
Still so stubborn.
What?
Will you sign it or not?
I'll sign your ass.
You're not tough when you should be, and you're tough when you shouldn't be.
If you want my research, you'll have to wait till your next life.
You won't sign? Fine. Don't blame me for being ruthless.
Xiao Chen, I shall send you back to where you belong today, to resolve your worldly karma, and grant you 3 opportunities. When you face a crisis, they will help you overcome it.
Where am I? Wait a minute. Didn't I die?
Prince Xiao, why are you wearing these strange clothes? Inside a coffin? Her Majesty is waiting for you.
Her Majesty?
Prince Xiao, it's been 3 years. I trust you've been well.
You're Jian Yan'er? You traitors dare to frame me. I will not rest until I have my revenge.
Traitor Xiao Chen, for conspiring to poison His Majesty, you are sentenced to death today. Your entire clan will be executed.
Right. It's today. This feels so familiar. The Emperor is assassinated. I'm framed for regicide. My entire clan is executed.
Prince Xiao, why are you wearing such strange clothes? And why do you not kneel before your emperor?
Could all of this be real? Come with me, quick. It's dangerous. Someone is trying to usurp the throne.
What kind of joke is this? This is the Imperial Palace. Who would dare kill me? Who would have the nerve to kill me? Also, have you been out of your mind these past 3 years?
Come with me, now. If you don't die, I definitely won't die.
Someone really is trying to kill me. Xiao Chen, how did you know? This dagger is poisoned. What did you give me to drink?
A highly toxic concoction. I developed this while collecting toxin samples in the rainforest, because the potency of this drug is extremely high. I advise you not to move around.
Poison, Xiao Chen. You actually gave me poison. I'm so hot.
This toxin's effect is really strong.
Xiaochen. Am I beautiful?
Your Majesty, men and men should not have intimate contact. I really don't like men. Your Majesty, this really can't happen. There's no future for us together, Your Majesty.
Xiaochen. Do you still think I look like a man now?
No, I can't take advantage of someone in a vulnerable state. Your Majesty, I'll detoxify you right now. I was slept with.
You bastard. Xiaochen. What did you do to me?
What are you doing? I saved your life twice yesterday.
If you hadn't given me that damn poison, I wouldn't have lost my virtue to you. Xiaochen. I will have you executed by 1,000 cuts. Chopped into pieces.
I find that you can't tell good from bad. I saved your life twice yesterday.
I'll cut you down.
If this blade comes down, won't I be dead? I imagine you wouldn't want your identity as a woman to be known, right?
What do you want?
We'll agree on 3 rules. If you don't abide by them, then it's mutually assured destruction. I think you don't want others to know about the birthmark on your chest, do you?
Fine. I agree. If you dare breathe a single word of this, I won't rest, even as a ghost.
Xiaochen. You good for nothing. Today, while Lana is here to break off our engagement.
So, you're my fiancé whom I've never met before. Talk about a small world. We just don't get along in this life or the last.
Xiaochen, although we were once betrothed, but after one defeat, you've become such a coward. Today, while Lana, am definitely breaking this engagement.
General Hua. You're kicking a man when he's down. I remember, I treated you quite well back then, didn't I?
Back then, you, Xiaochen, were the undefeated god of war of our dragon kingdom. You made the nations of the world dare not set foot on our soil. What prestige you had, but because of one defeat, you've become such a coward. You abandoned the world's greatest martial arts, spending your days drinking and carousing. A good-for-nothing like you. How could you possibly be worthy of me, while honor?
Xiaochen, back then, you lost 100,000 troops in a single defeat. You became a sinner for the ages. General Hua didn't abandon you then. That was already more than generous.
Exactly. Xiao Chen, you're nothing but a useless cripple. Neither scholar nor warrior. Your very existence is a waste.
Everyone. If you're going to talk like that, isn't that a bit condescending? I, Xiaochen, was once, after all, the undefeated legend who commanded 100,000 dragon god troops.
Xiaochen. It's not that we look down on you. Now, your most prized martial arts have been crippled. Your family fortune is completely gone. As for scholarly pursuits, you seem to be someone who can't even read a single character. Tell me, what are you if not a good-for-nothing?
Fine. Since General Hua puts it that way, and everyone is here today, then how about this illiterate brute challenges you to a battle of wits?
What? A battle of wits? Everyone knows you can't even read a single character. What will you use to challenge me?
What's the matter, General Hua? Afraid?
Afraid? I just think that competing with you would be an unfair victory for me, but if you're truly so eager to be humiliated, then I'll play along. If I win, not only will you annul our engagement today, but from now on, whenever you see me, Hualaner, you must retreat 3 miles.
Fine. If I win, you, Hualaner, must proclaim to the world that you, Hualaner, are inferior to me, Xiaochen.
Fine. If you win against me, I'll do whatever you say. Since we are both divine generals protecting the nation, shall we use the battlefield as our theme?
Agreed. Since you, General Hua, agree, then you go first. Otherwise, if General Hua loses, word gets out that I, Xiao, bullied a mere woman.
Then brace yourself. Where the horizon lies in peace, no battles rage. The aura of war sheathed becomes the sun and moon's light.
Excellent verse. General Hua truly is Dragon Country's #1 war god. Peerless in both martial and literary arts.
Xiaochen, it's your turn. Hurry up and respond.
A lone warrior fought across 3,000 miles. A single sword once held back 1,000,000 troops.
What? Xiaochen. Where did you copy that verse from? Copy? I, Xiaochen, would never stoop to copying.
What's wrong, General Hua? Can't you match that line?
Lying awake at night, listening to wind and rain. Iron steeds cross icy rivers, invading my dreams.
I only know to die for my country on the battlefield. Why need a horsehide shroud to bring my corpse home?
You, Xiaochen, if you truly had such courage, why did you betray the 100,000 dragon god army back then, and save your own skin?
So, the world says that I, Xiaochen, am a coward who fears death, that I sold out my brothers to save myself.
When that great battle was lost, all 100,000 men were turned to dust. You were the only one who survived. That says it all.
Enough, General Hua. Regarding today's contest of wits, you lost. As for the rest, I don't want to explain it to you.
Xiaochen, how could I possibly lose to someone like you?
What? You don't accept it? The rivers and mountains of Zay are drawn into the war map. How can the common folk find joy in chopping wood? I beg you, speak not of titles and honors. For one general's success is built on 10,000 bones. Can you answer this verse?
One general's success is built on 10,000 bones. Excellent verse. Truly excellent. This line alone is enough to be an immortal masterpiece.
What's wrong, General Hua? You made the bet but won't accept the loss? What kind of hero does that make you?
If this poem truly is your own work, then I'll admit defeat.
I've said it before. I, Xiaochen, have lived my whole life with honor. How could I plagiarize? I did lose a great battle before, but I didn't come back just to cling to life. I will make sure that those who doomed my 100,000 soldiers pay for it in full. I'll tell all the kingdoms and nations that one day, I will return with the souls of the dead and use their heads to consecrate my dragon banner.
Fine, Xiaochen. I hope you can live up to your words. Today, I'll accept my loss. I won't call off the engagement.
Wait, since General Hua wishes to break off the engagement, I agree to it. But remember this. This annulment is me, Xiaochen, breaking off the engagement with you, Hualaner.
Xiaochen, you will regret this. Let's go.
General Hua, please wait. General Hua is a loyal hero who serves her country. How can I, a humble man, tolerate this brat Xiaochen insulting you like this? General, watch how I teach this brat a lesson. Prince Xiao, long time no see.
Wang Fugui. Wang Fugui, you come to my residence to collect the debt at a time like this? Isn't that a bit inappropriate?
Xiaochen, the only reason I'm sitting at the same table with you is because you used to be a prince. Otherwise, what do you think you are? How dare you call me by my name, Wang Fugui? General Hua is here today as a witness. You owe me 30,000 taels of silver. It's time to pay up.
I never thought you were such a waste. Not only did you squander your family's fortune, but you also borrowed 30,000 taels from Wang Fugui. It seems in these 3 years, you've been living a lavish and decadent life. But let me remind you, according to the laws of Longhua, if you can't repay your debts, you'll have to use equivalent items as collateral.
I know. There's no such thing in this world as not paying back what you owe. Since they've come to my doorstep asking for it, how could I not repay?
Good. This is a gift for you. It's to keep you from getting any funny ideas. So what you said earlier better be true. This
This is Shu Qi's hand. How dare you lay a hand on someone from Prince Xiao's residence?
is just an appetizer. If you can't pay back the money today, not only will Su Qi's life be forfeit, but even your hands, Prince Xiao, won't be safe either.
I'll pay the money, but give me the time it takes for one incense stick to burn.
1 incense stick's time, Xiaochen? Even the rats have moved out of Prince Xiao's residence. I'd like to see how you're going to produce 30,000 taels of gold in the time it takes for 1 incense stick to burn.
He's relying on his status as a prince to go beg for a meal during an incense stick's time. Maybe some wealthy noble will. Just give him alms. Xiao, the fact that we're here today means we're definitely getting our money back. If you can't pay up, then you'll leave behind an arm and a leg.
Everyone, Xiaochen, always keep my word. Give me the time it takes for 1 incense stick to burn, and I'll repay you with 60,000 taels of gold.
Ha ha ha, Xiaochen, oh Xiaochen. You really don't know your place. How dare you make such wild claims? Talking about 60,000 taels like it's nothing.
Give me the time it takes for 1 incense stick to burn, and I'll hand over 60,000 taels of gold. If I can't, then my hands and feet, plus this Prince Xiao's residence, will all be used to settle the debt.
Fine. I'll give you the time it takes for 1 incense stick to burn. If you still can't pay up, this manor of yours and your limbs, I'll be taking them.
Our manor truly doesn't have 60,000 taels of gold.
Don't worry. Make the arrangements. Everyone, please follow me to witness a miracle.
Xiao, why did you bring us out here? You think there's gold out here? He's just stalling for time.
Who knows what tricks this good-for-nothing is up to?
Good. This amount should be enough.
Xiaochen, what are you doing with all this explosive? Do you plan to take us all down with you?
Just watch.
Xiaochen, if you die, what will you use to repay the debt?
Wang Fugui, your money. Xiaochen, will definitely repay it.
Good. Xiaochen, if you fail to repay it, you will pay the price.
One general's success is built on the bones of 10,000 soldiers. I never expected that brute Xiaochen would actually outshine General Hua in literary talent, and even dare to publicly break off the engagement. Xiaochen, these 3 years at Xiao Manor, what exactly have you been plotting?
Your Majesty, Prince Xiao seems to have lost his mind. He insists on blowing up the mountain behind Xiao Manor.
What? Has he gone mad?
Xiaochen, the time for the incense stick is up. You've blown up the mountain. So where's the money?
Xiaochen, don't you owe me an explanation?
What's the rush? Wait a moment.
Are you messing with me?
Wait. In the rubble, something seems to be glowing.
Your Highness, this is incredible. There's actually a treasure vault behind the manor. The tally shows 300,000 taels of gold, over 1 million taels of silver, and countless silks, satins, and treasures.
So, do I keep my word or not?
How? How is this possible? Wasn't Xiao Manor on its last legs? How could it still have so much wealth?
Yeah, this.
This is called the power of technology.
Technology?
Good, everything's still here. An ancient gold mine. Should be easy to mine. I wonder if this stuff will come in handy. Actually, I knew there was gold down here all along. I was planning to dig it out slowly, but now look, I have to rebuild.
Your Highness, you're simply amazing to have such capability.
Xiaowan, consider this 30,000 taels of gold your repayment. And, Xiaowan, try to be more low-key from now on. I'm richer than you.
Hey you.
Also, have Suchi sent back to the Shao Manor tomorrow morning. If a single hair on his head is missing, I'll make you pay back double.
Impossible, Xiaoqin. How could you possibly have so much wealth?
Xiao Zhao. Look how upset you are. This money here. Consider it for buying you some candy. General Hua has been a witness all this time. Can't let her work for free, right?
Xiaoqin.
The explosions over there aren't quite enough yet.
How dare you insult me with 3 copper coins?
Blow it all up.
That's right, General Hua. You should at least get a gold ingot.
Get lost. This Xiaoqin actually dares to make a fool of me. Bastard. I'm definitely not finished with you. What's going on?
Reporting, General, Prince Xiao has bought up the entire street of our general's manor. Heard he wants to do some reform and innovation, make a commercial street. Now he's even talking about demolition.
What? Xiaoqin bought the entire street?
Were you looking for me, Your Highness?
You good for nothing. You came just in time. This general asks you, what's this commercial street and demolition all about? What are you trying to do?
To make money, of course. Did you think I have so much money that I just throw it around?
You spoiled brat.
General Hua, don't be angry. I came here specifically to bring you money. General Hua, this 100,000 taels of gold should be enough to buy your entire general's manor, right?
100,000 taels of gold? Humph, you scoundrel. How dare you trample on the general's manor? Let go of me, you lecher.
General, don't panic. I didn't mean to give you a hard time. My purpose in coming here is to help solve your problems.
What do you mean by that?
I know your army is short on supplies, so I'm offering 10,000 taels of gold in exchange to move into your mansion and be under your protection. General Hua, you know my Shao Manor is in ruins, and my martial arts are gone. You, General Hua, are so kind and generous. Surely you wouldn't refuse such a small request, would you, General?
General, this 100,000 taels could really solve our urgent needs. Now that Xiao Chen's martial arts are gone, he can't possibly cause any trouble.
Fine. Since you've asked, I'll agree to it for now. However, if you dare disrespect me again, I'll cut off both your hands.
As you wish.
That cripple Xiaoqin has been acting strange lately. I wonder if he has a master helping him.
About the failed assassination of the Dog Emperor. It was that good-for-nothing Xiao Chen's doing.
3 years ago, I ruined his reputation. Now, I can make him die without a grave.
Why is this woman calling for me all of a sudden? Wasn't that night enough for her?
Prince Xiao, long time no see.
Your Majesty has been in high spirits these past few days. You must have taken some kind of elixir. Coincidentally, I've acquired some treasures recently. I'd like to present them to your Majesty.
This bastard. Is he hinting at what happened that day? The treasures are not important. But what I'm curious about is, what exactly happened to you, Prince Xiao, these past 3 years? How did you go from a crude warrior to a scholar who speaks with such eloquence?
How should I explain this? Should I say I traveled back from the future and awakened memories from a past life? Your Majesty, my martial arts are gone. I'm like a useless man. But I still hold the nation of Long in my heart. So for these 3 years, I've immersed myself in books and studied diligently. My hope is to share your burdens in the future. protect our nation of Long, and unite the world.
Since Prince Xiao cares so much for the nation, then this upcoming contest of arts and martial skills should be represented by Prince Xiao.
For this meeting between our two nations, we've each wagered 10 cities. But Prince Xiao has just recovered from a serious illness. I'm afraid he can't shoulder such a heavy responsibility. Why not let General Hua represent our nation of Long? After all, General Hua is skilled in both arts and war. She is our nation's divine guardian general.
Your Majesty, General Hua is indeed skilled in both. But I've heard the Yuan Kingdom is sending their top talents, the poetry immortal and the martial god. And that General Hua, not long ago, just lost to Prince Xiao, didn't she? Are you sure you want General Hua to represent us? Prince Xiao, are you backing down because you're scared? You were once our Dragon Kingdom's undefeated god of war. All the powerful nations. Which one didn't tremble at the mere mention of your name? Prince Xiao, you're not afraid of your former subordinates you defeated, are you? Scared out of your wits?
This woman really knows how to set a trap. This is clearly a no-win situation. Back down, and you're a coward. A laughingstock to all. Step forward, and you're dead for sure. The poet immortal is one thing, but the martial god. Even I, back in my prime, barely won by a hair's breadth.
So General Xiao, have you really been content these past 3 years to be a worthless good-for-nothing? Content to have the whole world point their fingers at you and look down on you?
Your Majesty the Empress, I believe you've misunderstood. I, Xiao Chen, was born with an unyielding spirit, let alone a mere Yuan kingdom. Even if our Dragon Kingdom had not a single soldier, I, Xiao Chen, would never be afraid.
Good. Then for this meeting between our two kingdoms, Prince Xiao shall be the sole representative. I don't think His Majesty has any objections, does he?
For this meeting between our two kingdoms, I, your subject, accept the task. I have also said before, since we are going to win, we must win spectacularly. Let everyone in the world know that with me, Xiao Chen, in the Dragon Kingdom, no one can dare to act recklessly.
Prince Xiao, you have quite the nerve. Aren't you afraid of being proven wrong? If you say this before His Majesty, and fail to deliver, that is the crime of deceiving the sovereign. It warrants the execution of your entire clan.
I have said, I will not only win, but win spectacularly. And I also pledge to His Majesty, that if I, Xiao Chen, fail to secure victory in this matter, I will cut off my own head, and apologize to the entire world.
Good. Prince Xiao is truly worthy of being the descendant of a renowned minister. Since you've said so, it's settled then. This item is truly a rarity in the world.
Your Majesty the Empress, this item is called black silk. It is woven from natural silk threads. It takes 1,000 hours to complete. Your Majesty.
This black silk. Prince Xiao, I appreciate the sentiment.
How shameless.
We are feeling somewhat tired. You may leave for now.
Your Majesty, the gift was snatched away.
That despicable scoundrel. Not only does he control the court, now he's making decisions for us again. One day, I will exterminate the entire Zhang family.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. There's something I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
It's about you two women. How do you share a bed?
I'm busy with state affairs every day. When would I have time to indulge in pleasure? Besides, this excuse helps me avoid a lot of trouble.
Oh. So you're an old maid. No wonder you have that widow's face. A lifetime of living like a widow. That's gotta be tough.
Xiao Chen, even though you and I had that unspeakable incident, and I'd love to tear you to pieces, I still have to warn you. If you face the people of Shangyuan Kingdom, you'll have no chance of survival. Especially since you buried their 100,000 troops alive. They see you as the man who killed their fathers.
Your Majesty, you don't need to worry about that. Since I promised, I'll do it. Xiao Chen, you're still so arrogant.
Do you know that in this world, besides me, there's no one who doesn't want you dead? If it weren't for you, 3 years ago,
Yanner. I know it was you who saved me 3 years ago.
So thirsty, my back almost broke.
Worthless. Fight me.
Are you crazy? For no reason at all. Why should I fight you?
I insist on fighting you. If you lose, you'll give me your spot as the representative for this summit.
Oh, come on. Little lady. Don't forget, you just took 100,000 taels of gold from me. Why aren't you being my bodyguard?
Bastard. Back then, if we weren't short on military supplies, and fooled by your hypocritical face, I'd never let you cause trouble in my general's manner.
Fine, fine. Since you're so eager for a duel, I'll oblige you. But if you lose, you have to agree to one condition. No matter how outrageous it is, you have to agree.
Xiaoqin, don't go too far.
Since you're unwilling, then this prince will just go wash up and sleep.
Fine, I agree. But if you lose, you give me your spot for this event. Otherwise, with a waste like you, if you go, you'll surely die.
Alright. Since you're so persistent, I'll agree. However, to prevent others from saying I'm a bully, Prince Xiao, picking on a mere woman like you, I'll give you 3 free shots. How about that?
A good for nothing, daring to talk so big. But that's fine. Then I won't use my inner strength against you. I'll properly deflate your arrogance.
Then bring it on. Come at me. That's the first shot.
You scoundrel, I'll teach you a lesson.
General Hua, what are you doing? Could it be you're captivated by this prince's handsome, charming looks? And throwing yourself into my arms?
You scoundrel, let go of me.
Getting shy? General Hua, stationed with the army year-round, attending to all sorts of matters. You probably haven't tasted a man's touch in a long time, right? What do you think I'm going to do? Don't you have any idea in your heart, General Hua?
I concede.
Good. Remember what you promised me earlier.
Fine.
With this secret weapon, why should I fear any martial god? As long as I have enough gold, I can mass produce it. When the time comes, I won't fear my vengeance going unfulfilled.
What are you doing? What is this? Don't tell me you had this general find you a blacksmith, just to make this piece of scrap iron?
What do you know? This is my secret weapon, specifically designed to deal with the martial god.
This piece of junk can deal with the martial god? It seems you're truly beyond saving.
Just watch and see. Right, the other tasks I asked you to handle. Are they all taken care of?
I'm already looking into it, but this general is still curious. Why are you collecting all the military reports from 3 years ago?
Just do your job. Don't worry about the rest.
Fine, don't tell me then. Anyway, when you face the martial god, you're certainly doomed. This general will just consider it fulfilling your dying wish.
It's just a game of cat and mouse. I'm curious to see, in this grand game concerning all living beings, who will ultimately win.
Chen Yuan, the 6th princess of Yuan Kingdom, pays her respects to your majesty.
Rise. For this meeting between our two nations, friendship comes first, competition second. My Dragon Kingdom and your Yuan Kingdom will each wager 10 cities as the stake for the prize in the civil and martial contest. I wonder if Yuan Kingdom finds this arrangement unsuitable.
Your majesty, since friendship comes first and competition second, why not just gift those 10 cities to my Yuan Kingdom?
Oh. So, 6th princess, you mean to say?
What I mean is, of course, that your Dragon Kingdom has no one. Compared to my Yuan Kingdom, it would simply be a waste of my Yuan Kingdom's time.
Preposterous. With such words, Yuan Kingdom, are you not mocking Dragon Kingdom for having no talent? Do not forget, your Yuan Kingdom is merely a vassal state of my Dragon Kingdom.
As everyone knows, your Dragon Kingdom was once the foremost great power, but that was only because you had the 100,000 Dragon God army. And what about now? What does Dragon Kingdom have now? Now you have a defeated good-for-nothing, Xiaoqin, or a useless general. Therefore, Your Majesty, I say this out of goodwill. I still advise Dragon Kingdom that if you truly intend to wager these 10 cities, it would be better to just give them to my Yuan Kingdom. Otherwise, when you lose, it will truly become a laughingstock.
Oh. So, Yuan Kingdom, you mean to say, you're certain to defeat my Dragon Kingdom?
A full month ago, my Yuan Kingdom Sage of Letters and God of War came to your Dragon Kingdom to challenge your masters, and not a single person could best either of my Yuan Kingdom's 2 champions.
Your Majesty, I see no need for this contest, after all.
If Dragon Kingdom gifts my country 10 cities, it can still establish a profound friendship with my Yuan Kingdom.
Sixth Princess. As long as I, Xiaochen, am alive, who dares say Dragon Kingdom has no one?
You good for nothing. Why aren't you staying home? What are you doing here?
Yeah, didn't you humiliate yourself enough 3 years ago? Showing your face now is just asking for disgrace.
Your Majesty, this humble subject was delayed by some matters. I'm not too late, am I?
Not at all. Prince Xiao has arrived just in time.
So this is the legendary good-for-nothing prince? What? Shouldn't you be off chasing women for fun? Why are you here making a scene?
I am here, of course, to represent my Dragon Kingdom in the civil and martial contests with your Yuan Kingdom.
What? He, Xiaochen, is stepping forward to represent our Dragon Kingdom in the contest? This is utterly preposterous.
Your Majesty, your subject, Wall Honor, requests Your Majesty's approval to let me fight the Yuan soldiers in place of Prince Xiao.
Yes, Your Majesty, this Xiaochen is nothing but a good-for-nothing, while Yuan Kingdom has a literary sage. If we insist on letting this waste represent our kingdom, I'm afraid we won't stand a chance of winning.
I second the motion. If Xiaochen is allowed to fight, this old minister will smash his head against the pillars of this imperial hall. Otherwise, our Dragon Kingdom's 10 cities would be handed over for nothing. We second the motion. We implore Your Majesty to reconsider this matter.
Your Majesty, these old fools are right. Better to let General Hua handle this. Otherwise, competing with this trash would simply be an embarrassment to our Yuan Kingdom.
Since you all call this prince a good-for-nothing, then today, this prince will have a proper reckoning with you ministers. 7 years ago, when rebellion broke out in the Dragon Kingdom, who led 100,000 cavalry to quell the rebellion? Who restored peace to our land? 6 years ago, when multiple nations besieged the Dragon Kingdom. Back then, the nation was shattered, the land in ruins. Who was it that, with his own strength, suppressed the rebellion and preserved your titles, wealth, and status? Well, can none of you answer? Then allow this prince to continue. Who defended the Dragon Kingdom's borders? It was this prince. Who quelled the rebellions? Also this prince. This prince has shed blood for the dragon race and performed great deeds. Yet you lot spend your days in court, spreading nothing but idle gossip, living in extravagant luxury and oppressing the common people. You call this prince a good-for-nothing? Then what does that make you? Scum lower than trash?
Xiaochen, you've gone too far. You dare to stand in court and insult us openly? This shows you have no respect for Her Majesty the Empress, nor for His Majesty the Emperor.
Appointing Prince Xiao to represent us was the decision of His Majesty and myself. Gentlemen, do you still have any objections?
Your Highness, then allow this prince to show you how this notorious good-for-nothing will defeat your Yuan Kingdom's literary sage and martial god.
Fine. In that case, how about we make a wager?
Very well. Your Highness, please state your terms.
Prince Xiao is certainly decisive. If you lose today, Prince Xiao, you will return with me to Yuan and serve as my servant for 3 months. And you must kneel before the Yuan court and declare that your Long Kingdom's undefeated war god is nothing but a dog.
No problem. But if my Long Kingdom wins, you must return all the lands you've previously won from Long and hand them back, plus an additional 10 cities. And right here in this court, you must call me my dear husband 3 times.
You're such a scoundrel.
What? Is Her Highness the Princess afraid?
Afraid? How could I possibly be afraid of a good-for-nothing like you? Don't tell me you actually think you can win. I'm just worried that when you lose, you'll go back on your word and claim Yuan bullied you.
In that case, let's compete in arithmetic.
What? Arithmetic? You can't possibly not know that my Yuan Kingdom Sage of Letters ranks 3rd in the nation for arithmetic.
Arrogant fool. This old master excels not only in arithmetic, but also in poetry, second to none in the world. As for you, Prince Xiao, you're merely a reckless warrior. How can you even compare yourself to me?
Don't celebrate too soon, Yuan. Prince Xiao has spent the last 3 years immersed in literature and scholarship. Not long ago, he even composed a timeless masterpiece.
A timeless masterpiece? That's quite a boast. In my esteemed opinion, it's at the level of a child in our kingdom. Yet in your long kingdom, it's hailed as an eternal classic.
I know you, Sage of Letters, are supposedly #1 in arithmetic. This prince happens to want to compete with you, to teach you what it means, that there's always someone better, and skies beyond the sky.
Fine, this old master will teach you some humility. Right here in this court, we each pose a problem for the other. How about it?
Make it quick. This prince has other matters to attend to.
Prince Xiao, if you can't answer, you'd better admit defeat now. Save everyone the time.
Is this not the Sage of Letters, insulting my intelligence? I was solving these things back in middle school. Is this the best your Yuan Kingdom can offer? Such a simple problem. Are you looking down on me?
What did you say?
This is so simple. Even a 3-year-old could solve it. You're telling me you guys needed 2 whole days? I'm dying laughing.
He solved it that fast? Impossible. Even when Xing needed 2 days to complete it. How could this loser do it so quickly? You cheated. No, wait. You just guessed randomly, didn't you? Wen Xing, come check if his answer is right.
Prince Xiao is truly a genius. The complexity of this problem, even if we pooled all the talent of our Yuan Kingdom, it would still take years to solve. Today, I've witnessed true mastery. There's always someone better.
I knew you had another trick up your sleeve.
Wen Xing, have you lost your mind? How can this be real? How could a loser possibly solve such a complex problem?
It's all child's play to me. So, did I win today's literary contest?
Wen Xing must have been off his game.
Your Highness the Princess, I admit defeat in this literary duel. Prince Xiao is a true master. I am not worthy to be his match.
Fine. This round goes to your Long Kingdom.
Excellent. Since the 6th princess has spoken, my Long Kingdom will not be modest. This literary contest is won by Long Kingdom.
But don't celebrate too soon. In 3 days, we have the martial contest. My Yuan Kingdom will surely win then. I'll reclaim my honor.
Wait. 6th princess, have you forgotten? If I won this match, you recall me. Good husband 3 times right here in court.
Xiao Qin, don't get carried away.
What? Are you, the noble 6th princess of a nation, trying to welch on your bet? If word gets out, it won't sound good.
Bullshit. This princess does not welch on bets.
Then what are you waiting for? Say it.
Good husband.
Louder. I can't hear you.
Good husband. Good husband. Good husband.
Good wife. Your husband won't see you out.
What a satisfying day. Our Long Kingdom truly shone in the literary contest.
Your Majesty, this was just that scoundrel Xiaoqin, using underhanded tricks. I believe I should be the one to step in. Otherwise, with Prince Xiao's current martial prowess, when he faces the martial god in 3 days, it will be certain death.
No need for you to worry about that. Dealing with a mere martial god is something I can handle.
Sly and cunning.
I am well aware of Prince Xiao's capabilities. However, although you shone brightly today, you've managed to offend every single official in the court.
Xiaoqin actually possesses such literary talent. It seems my suspicions were correct. This man must not be allowed to live.
Father, he merely defeated a mere literary sage. Why are you so apprehensive? Besides, the martial contest is imminent. Isn't Xiao Chen's death already near?
Our Zhang family's great undertaking is at hand. We cannot afford the slightest mistake. If this man is not eliminated, I will not be able to rest easy. But, Warner, you and His Majesty have been together for so many years. Why have you still not conceived an heir?
Although I am the Empress, all these years, the Emperor has been tirelessly busy, working day and night. His Majesty and I have never shared a bed even once. Moreover, I suspect His Majesty is actually a woman.
Your Highness, today, our Yuan Kingdom's martial god has arrived. Where is your Prince Xiao? Why hasn't he shown up? Could it be that hearing the martial god's name scared him out of his wits? Then again, these two have some history. If he dares to show up, wouldn't he be walking right into a trap?
Guards,
Your Highness,
where is Xiao Chen? What is he doing?
Prince Xiao said today's duel with the martial god is a once-in-a-century event, so he started a betting pool and is gambling with the other ministers.
Alright, suckers. Place your bets. You all want to see how I get beaten to death by the martial god, right? Hurry up and bet. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't take it anymore.
I'm betting my entire life savings on this. I bet you'll be killed by the martial god.
The match is about to start. If you haven't bet, hurry up. If you miss this, you'll really miss your chance. Bet now. Betting on you to lose. Lose.
What? That bastard. He actually started a betting pool on a day like this. And these ministers, what were they thinking? Going along with his nonsense.
Your Majesty, the ministers were unwilling at first, but Prince Xiao berated them for a full half hour. They had no choice.
Outrageous. Outrageous. This is truly outrageous. You've got some nerve, Xiao Chen. I will punish you for this.
Who is it?
Xiao Chen. Instead of fighting the martial god today, what are you doing here? All of you, leave us.
Ah, Your Majesty. I was just having fun with our court ministers. Oh, General Hua and my dear wife are here too. What? You two want to place a bet as well?
I don't talk to dead men. Disgusting.
You, Xiao. How dare you bring up that day again? Fine. You like to gamble, right? All right. This princess will gamble with you today. If you don't get beaten to death by the martial god, then I will stay by your side as your servant. Excellent. Then, Your Highness, you'd better learn how to serve.
Kill this trash. Kill him.
Hold on. All my fans, watch me today as I teach this so-called martial god a lesson.
Xiao Chen, I thought you wouldn't dare show up.
Well, we're old friends getting together. How could I stand you up?
You're nothing but trash now. And you still dare stand before me? Do you have a death wish?
I've never feared death. What? Are you that confident? You can take me down?
In the past, we were mortal enemies. But now you've lost all your martial arts. You're just trash. Voila. Have become a completely different person these past 3 years.
Xiao Tian, don't forget. Seems like you've never beaten me, have you?
That was the past. No. I, the martial god, am the true, #1 top martial artist. Tell me, what makes you think you can challenge me? What makes you think you can challenge me?
Your Majesty may not know this, but my Yuan Kingdom's martial god is now the top fighter. Xiao Chen barely won by half a move 3 years ago. Now, 3 years later, he's lost all his skills. How is he fit to fight the martial god?
Princess, I'm afraid you don't know that our Prince Xiao has long prepared a secret weapon to deal with your Yuan Kingdom's martial god. This martial contest, my Dragon Kingdom, is sure to win.
Xiao Tian. Do you recognize this?
Ah, this is just a piece of scrap metal.
What? You want to use this piece of junk to fight me?
Your Majesty, you must be joking. Just this scrap of iron can actually deal with our Yuan Kingdom? That's just a pipe dream.
This Xiao Chen, what is he up to now? With some weird contraption. Wasn't it supposed to be a secret weapon?
You underestimate me too much.
As you are now, you're not even worthy of my attention.
You don't need to pay attention to me. You just need to pay attention to this.
They said you'd gone mad. Seems it's true. You think you can fight me with a scrap metal rod?
Well, there's one thing I'm still very curious about.
Then I'll send you to hell.
You say, what are you pretending for? It seems, outside of 7 paces, the gun is faster. And within 7 paces, the gun is both accurate and fast.
This bastard cheated. My family's wealth, built over generations, all lost.
Guards, drag them both away.
Scoundrel. This trash actually cheated.
Then I thank the Yuan Kingdom for the gift of the city. I humbly accept it. Humbly accept it.
Ah, the money gained this time should be enough for me to forge an invincible special forces unit. Then, once I find out who's behind the plot against me, I can rest easy and live out the rest of my days.
Don't get too cocky. In this court, it's no longer the time for you to hold sway.
Everyone, a debt must be repaid. That's only natural. The situation you're in today is entirely due to your own greed. It has nothing to do with me. Besides, if you knew then what you know now, you wouldn't have done it.
You.
Xiao Qin. I, the princess, accept my loss. I shall stay in your residence for now.
Good. Then from now on, Your Highness, you must obey my every command. Otherwise, I will have to punish you.
Xiao Qin. Don't you dare go too far.
Your Highness, is that any way for a servant to speak to their master? Remember this. You are merely this prince's servant. Whatever I want you to do, you will do.
Fine. Then let me make this clear to you as well. If you try to make me do anything indecent, I absolutely will not agree to it.
Don't worry. I have absolutely no interest in an underdeveloped girl like you. Now to shred. Here's what you'll do. Start by giving me a shoulder rub.
Prince Xiao, come with me. His Majesty wishes to see you.
I wasn't done having my fun.
That bastard. That bastard is really hard to kill. He faced a martial god and still didn't die. And that piece of scrap iron, its power is unexpectedly immense. Poor old me. I actually placed a bet of 1,000,000 taels of gold on that bastard losing.
I never would have imagined that trash Xiao Chen would possess such a formidable weapon. It seems this boy must be eliminated.
He's at the peak of his power now, and he holds such a powerful weapon. Even a martial god was no match for him. If my guess is correct, he's frantically amassing silver now. Probably to forge another dragon god army.
Father, do you remember what I told you last time about suspecting His Majesty is a woman? I have made arrangements. I have requested His Majesty to attend to the Empress tonight. If His Majesty is indeed a woman, then we will spread the rumor that the mighty Emperor of Dragon Kingdom is having an affair with Xiao Chen. Then, let's see if he can keep his throne.
Your Majesty, you want me to consummate the marriage with that old woman, the Empress?
That's right. The Empress has repeatedly demanded to share my bed. I have put her off many times. But if I keep refusing, I'm afraid she will grow suspicious. So you must go in my place.
Ah, Your Majesty, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
Sigh. Although I am the Emperor, my real power is limited. Especially after your great defeat 3 years ago. My power and the Empress's have kept each other in check. But if the Empress were to find out that I am actually a woman, then the Jiang family's empire would be. Therefore, as long as you go in my place and get the Empress pregnant with a royal heir.
Your Majesty, well, I suppose I could do that. The key issue is that old woman, the Empress. She won't recognize me in the dark. But Your Majesty, what about my voice?
That's not a problem. I will accompany you there tonight.
Princess, staying alone in the Dragon Kingdom is far too dangerous. Given the current situation, the two nations could go to war at any moment.
Say no more. First, return and report the news to father. At the same time, mobilize troops in secret. After 3 months, when the treasure competition between nations concludes, await my command to commence the war.
This silk truly is exquisite. If in the future, I seize the Jiang family's empire, I must capture Xiao Chen and have him teach me exactly how this material is made.
Your Majesty. You know, I am technically your man. Now you're asking me to be with another woman. Aren't you even a little bit jealous?
You insolent wretch. One more word and I'll cut out your tongue.
Alright, I'll go.
Your Majesty, what took you so long? Why are you just standing there? Come, hurry into my arms. Your Majesty, although this is our first time sharing a bed, still, we have been husband and wife for many years. There's no need for you to be shy. Your Majesty, do you know how long I've wanted you?
I never would have guessed. That old woman is usually so cold and aloof, yet behind closed doors, she's this wild.
So eager. Could it be that my suspicion about your Majesty being a woman was wrong? So big. Wait, that's not right. Xiaochen. Your Majesty, it's still early. Why don't we go a few more times?
I have matters to attend to. That was terrifying. Even after all that last night, she still wasn't satisfied.
Ouch, my back.
You scoundrel! Xiaochen, where were you yesterday?
Your Highness. I'm a grown man who didn't come home last night. Where do you think I went?
You, a spoiled playboy, actually went to a brothel, right when I, your princess, arrived? You really don't take me seriously at all, do you?
Your Highness, how many times must I tell you? You are nothing but a mere maid to me. Do I need to report my every move to a lowly maid like you?
Even if I agreed to be your maid, I'm still a distinguished guest in your dragon kingdom. What? You really think of me as a servant? You, what are you looking at?
Follow me. A princess is indeed a princess. Exceptionally clever. It's only been one morning, and you've already learned how to serve me.
You lecher. How dare you make me, your princess, wear such humiliating clothes? This is an absolute disgrace.
Hey, is lecher what you should call me? Say it now. What should you call me? If you don't say it, I'll punish you with no dinner.
Master.
Yes, that's more like it. As a servant. You should know your place, otherwise, it would disrupt the proper order between master and servant.
Just you wait. You won't get away with this.
Well. Prince Xiao, you're really living it up. Playing such wild games.
What? You want to join in?
In your dreams. Her Majesty summons you. Come with me.
Your Majesty, may I ask why you have summoned your subject today? What is the important matter?
Xiaochen, you secured first place for our kingdom in the recent competition, so tell me, what reward do you desire?
A reward? Although I am immensely wealthy now, I still need a vast amount of gold to forge equipment and weapons. Otherwise, I may never get my revenge. Your Majesty, I have no other hobbies in life. I only have a love for gold. If it's possible, rewarding me with 1,000,000 taels of gold would be acceptable.
In recent years, the national treasury has been depleted. Where would I get gold for you? How about this? 3 months from now, various nations will come to our Dragon Kingdom for the treasure competition. Why don't you host it?
The treasure competition? That sounds like a very lucrative opportunity.
The treasure competition gathers all the legendary treasures of this world. All the legendary treasures. Xiao Chen, this is a good assignment.
It is a good assignment. But it doesn't sound that simple to me. It doesn't sound that simple.
This year, our Dragon Kingdom took first place in both literary and martial contests. So for this treasure competition, we must also take first place. Xiao Chen, if you mess this up, I will not go easy on you.
Alright, since your majesty insists, then I, your subject, have no choice but to accept the task.
Then it's settled.
If I handle this well, I could even hold an auction and cash in.
Your Majesty, wait. Your Majesty, the treasure competition is no small matter. I believe it would be safer to let my nephew, Zhonglong, handle it. It would be safer.
Empress, Xiao Chen won the competition. This task should fall to Xiao Chen. There's no need for others to interfere.
But perhaps your Majesty is unaware. Not only has Xiao Chen offended every minister in the court, offended every single one, he also treats the princess of Yuan Kingdom like a mere servant. This shows he is greedy and lustful. His character and morals are corrupt. To entrust such an important task to him, how can I, the Empress, be at ease?
Your Majesty, this old minister agrees. Prince Zhao's character is extremely poor. The multinational treasure competition should be assigned to someone else.
I agree. Another should be chosen.
That old woman sees the big payoff, so she wants her own people to take over. I should have gone a few more rounds that night.
Empress, I know Xiao Chen's character well enough. Moreover, given Prince Xiao's capabilities, I believe he will handle it magnificently, and unprecedentedly so.
Capabilities? Xiao Chen is nothing but a good-for-nothing. What capabilities could he possibly have? Your Majesty, my nephew Zhonglong is accomplished in both civil and military arts. Not only has he just returned from studying abroad, he has also become a disciple of Master Gia. He's 100 times better than that waste, Xiao Chen. I believe it would be much safer to let him handle it.
Master Gia? Isn't that the reclusive master of the strategist school?
The vertical alliance unites the weak to attack the strong. The horizontal alliance uses the strong to attack the weak. When the vertical and horizontal strategies appear, chaos arises.
Who would have thought? Our Dragon Kingdom still has a successor of the strategist school.
Your Majesty, what kind of trash is this Xiao Chen? How is he fit to handle such an important matter? It would be better to entrust this task to your servant. What I do will be 10,000 times better than him.
A strategist. Good. Since we've met today, this prince will have a proper contest with you, the strategist's successor.
Compete with me? Are you worthy?
Exactly. Xiao Chen, compared to my nephew, is not even in the same league. What right does he have to speak of a contest?
I think Prince Xiao's proposal is not bad. Since both wish to take on this duty, why not have a contest? Whoever wins gets the task.
Fine. Then I'll compete with you. But I have one condition.
Speak freely.
If you lose, you must kneel before me and kowtow 3 times, then crawl between my legs.
Good. Then this prince agrees. But it's still lacking something.
What more could you, this trash, possibly want?
This prince not only agrees to your condition, I'll add one of my own. If you win, I will offer you my head. But if you lose, whenever you see me in the future, you must perform the full 3 kneelings and 9 prostrations and proclaim me as your idol.
You?
Excellent. This Xiao Chen has delivered himself right to our doorstep. Good. Coincidentally, Qingzhou in our Dragon Kingdom is suffering from a locust plague. Why not have the 2 of them compete? To see who can solve Qingzhou's locust problem? It would also serve to help the people of our Dragon Kingdom.
A locust plague is a natural disaster. How can it be solved by human effort? Perhaps we should change the contest.
I accept. Let's compete to see who can solve this locust plague.
Since the founding of our Dragon Kingdom, this locust plague has never been solved. What gives you, this trash, the confidence to accept?
Didn't you say you've traveled the world? What? A mere locust plague has you stumped?
Difficult. But I think it's only difficult for trash like you. For me, I only need a mere 2 months to solve it.
Your Majesty, then this prince only needs 7 days to solve this locust plague. If I cannot, I will offer my head.
Prince Xiao certainly has grand ambitions. Not only did he challenge the successor of the Zongheng school, he even boasted he'd solve the locust plague in 7 days. He really is not afraid of losing his head for talking big.
General Hua, you're very well informed.
It's not that I'm well informed. the Empress had people spread the word long ago. They said you, Prince Xiao, would solve the locust plague in Qingzhou within 7 days, or else you'd fall on your sword to atone. Oh my, I have to say. Prince Xiao is Prince Xiao, alright. This is practically handing others the chance to kill you.
Xiao Qin. You're too amusing. Forget the weight of the Zongheng successor. Just take Zhang Qingwan. Her power in the inner court is immense, and you still dare to compete with her nephew? What's even more laughable is that you made such an outrageous boast. Solving the locust plague in 7 days? I doubt even a sage alive would dare say that.
What? So neither General Hua nor the princess believes that I can solve this locust plague within 7 days?
If you can solve the locust plague in 7 days, I, Qin Yuan, will marry you as your concubine.
Agreed. If you can solve the locust plague within 7 days, I wouldn't mind becoming your concubine either. It's a deal.
Excellent. It's settled then. Within 3 days, gather all the people across the land. I'll show you all something amazing.
That good-for-nothing Xiao Qin. He swindled me out of 1,000,000 taels of gold. And now he's practically delivered himself to our doorstep.
Sir, doesn't this save us the trouble of going to find that waste of space? Grandfather, I just don't understand. He's just a useless guy. Why are we going to such lengths to deal with him? Isn't it a bit of an overreaction?
What do you know? 3 years ago, this man, Xiao Qin, struck fear into the hearts of nations. Although he fell into decline later, he's causing trouble again now. I fear he might be plotting something. Or perhaps, he already knows that my Zhang family was behind what happened 3 years ago.
Grandfather, even if he knows, what can he do about it? Now that I have mastered the art of vertical and horizontal alliances, whether in strategy or talent, I have far surpassed him.
If we don't eliminate this man, I fear our Zhang family's great undertaking will never advance. Didn't he boast that he would solve the locust plague in 7 days? Then we'll solve it before he does. When that time comes, the hearts of the people will naturally turn to our Zhang family.
Could it be? The one who caused the annihilation of my great army 3 years ago was the Zhang family?
Xiao Qin, why do you always have this general investigate these useless pieces of information for you? Shouldn't we be more concerned with the Zhang family's movements right now?
The Zhang family. It is time to pay some attention to the Zhang family.
Xiao Qin, what are you muttering about? That successor of the vertical and horizontal school has already begun to act, and the bonfire trap method has already shown promising results.
Bonfire trap. Wasn't that my idea? Dig trenches during the day, and lure them into the pits with bonfires at night to bury and kill them. This Zhang Wang is truly worthy of being the vertical and horizontal successor.
Then aren't you doomed?
Not necessarily. Although this method is feasible, its effectiveness is limited. This move can only be considered my last resort.
Everyone, now that the locust plague is rampant, my Zhang family is opening its granaries today, all for the sake of aiding all living beings under heaven.
The young master is truly righteous.
The young master is righteous. What a blessing for our dragon kingdom.
Of course, my young master not only possesses world-shaking talent, but also has the capacity to embrace all people. In contrast, that Xiao Qin boasted he would eradicate this locust plague in 7 days. But now, who knows where he's hiding, eating, drinking, and having fun?
Xiao Qin is just a good-for-nothing, and he dared to boast about competing with you, young master. How is that even possible?
Exactly, there's no comparison. No comparison at all.
Actually, what's the point in competing with such a good-for-nothing? What's on my mind right now is simply this: to let the people of our dragon kingdom eat well and live well. Only then can our nation be prosperous and its people at peace.
The young master is righteous. To have such broad-mindedness is truly a blessing for our dragon kingdom. A blessing for the dragon kingdom.
Everyone, look over here. Take a look. This prince knows that natural disasters are rampant these days, and people are filled with fear. Locusts are swarming, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually a good omen for our long country.
Nonsense. What good omen? These locusts are devouring our crops. We'll lose everything before the harvest even comes. Exactly, Xiao Qin, you're talking complete rubbish. I think you're just powerless to solve this locust plague, so you're calling it a good omen. You're utterly useless.
Everyone, what you say is true. But believe it or not, take a look at this.
What is your solution? To have everyone look at locusts?
Don't rush. These locusts are actually a good thing.
What are you playing at? You actually brought this pestilence and deep-fried it for everyone to see? Hey, Your Highness, I have to say, this actually smells pretty good. Xiaoqin, you brought this pestilence out onto the streets. Are you trying to incite public anger?
Yeah, what is this?
Everyone, calm down. I didn't bring this out for you to just look at.
Not for looking at. Then what's it for? Is it for eating?
Yes, exactly. It's for eating.
What? What are you thinking? You want us to eat this filthy thing?
You want us to eat bugs?
Quiet, everyone, quiet. Don't be so superstitious, alright? Whether it's edible or not is for me to decide.
For you to decide? Then tell me, if we eat this stuff, and it causes a plague, can you bear that responsibility?
A plague? Do you even know that locusts are highly nutritious? And after going through a series of high-temperature cooking and frying, they become perfectly clean.
That's just your word. Who can prove it? Besides, this stuff is disgusting, let alone eating it. Delicious. So good. This is absolutely delicious. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life.
As I said, this is a blessing, not a calamity. It's just that people before had never seen anything like it. That's why they thought it was some calamity from the heavens.
Xiaoqin, tell me quickly, how exactly is this made?
It's simple really. Just fry it and sprinkle some salt on it.
That's all it takes? Your Highness, is this thing really as tasty as he says?
I've prepared a lot. Everyone present today is welcome to try some. Furthermore, starting today, all the people of my long nation, as long as you catch locusts and bring them to my Shao Manor to sell, my Shao Manor is willing to pay 50 per gene to buy them.
This thing, is it really that delicious?
Just looking at it, I can't imagine putting it in my mouth.
Whether it's good or not, you'll know once you try it.
Delicious.
I never would have thought this thing we've feared for centuries could be so tasty. It seems it's not a disaster. It's truly an auspicious sign.
Everyone, this is all I prepared. If you're late, there won't be any left.
Hey!
Pa! Disgusting. My Zhang family could have used this chance to win over the people's hearts in one move. Now, no one's using our brilliant plan. They're all off catching locusts.
I didn't expect it either. Not only are these locusts edible, but their texture and flavor are both excellent. But this setback, we really underestimated Xiaoqin. At the critical moment, he turned on us.
If we don't get rid of this man, my Zhang family's great enterprise will fail. It seems now we can only wait until after the treasure competition ends to find another chance to eliminate Xiaoqin.
Prince Xiao, tell me, how did you resolve this locust plague in just 7 short days?
Your Majesty, while locusts are pests, they are actually highly nutritious. After being deep fried, they become crispy and delicious. And I was thinking, if we could spread the news that this creature is edible far and wide, then purchase them with a hefty reward and simultaneously sell them across the nation, supplying food for the whole country.
Exactly. This way, we turn a disaster into a benefit. We transform this locust plague into a source of edible delicacies. Secondly, with the locust's value rising, the people will catch them to exchange for silver, increasing the kingdom's revenue. In just a few days, the locust plague is solved.
Not only that, many merchants now have started farming locusts. I believe it won't be long before our Dragon Kingdom achieves a prosperous and powerful nation.
Excellent. Prince Xiao, with such great talent, is a blessing to Dragon Kingdom. In that case, the matter of other kingdoms coming to Dragon Kingdom to compete with their treasures shall be entrusted to Prince Xiao. Empress, regarding this matter, you have no objections now, do you?
Your Majesty's decision. How would I dare to object? Besides, this is what Prince Xiao deserves. I take my leave.
Wait.
What? Where I go is none of your business.
Where you go is indeed none of my business. But don't forget, we had a bet. Time to fulfill your promise.
How dare you? You actually expect me to kowtow to you 3 times and bow 9 times? Don't forget, my aunt is the current empress, and I am the current heir of the Zonghing school.
Even the emperor is not above the law. Even if you are of royal blood, you must keep your word. What's more, you are facing me, a prince. Even if you were the emperor, when I tell you to kneel, you kneel.
You think I won't have my aunt? Chop your head off right now.
Zhonglong, kneel. Fulfill your promise.
This.
Kneel.
You just wait, Xiaoqin. We'll see about this.
This Xiaoqin actually solved the locust plague in just 7 days. Does that mean I, a princess, have to? No. How could I, a princess of Yuan Kingdom, ever become a concubine?
Exactly. I, Hua Lan'er, am a guardian war goddess. To marry this good-for-nothing as a concubine, then, what face would I, a general, have left? Ah.
Are you two discussing how to become this prince's concubines?
Xiaoqin, you want to take me, a princess, as your concubine? Don't even think about it.
Hey now, your highness. But this matter of becoming concubines, wasn't it you who agreed to it first? I never forced anyone. Besides, if word gets out to the whole world that a guardian war god and a princess of Yuan are people who go back on their word, then in my eyes, everyone under heaven will laugh at me.
Enough.
What's enough? Everything I said is the truth, isn't it? Besides, right now, I am the most dashing man in the entire kingdom now. If even a hint of gossip gets out, some storyteller is bound to come up with 80 or 90 different versions and never stop talking about it.
Fine. This general will honor her promise, but I absolutely refuse to be a concubine. I absolutely refuse to be a concubine.
And you?
I will also honor my promise, but I absolutely refuse to be a concubine. Furthermore, I will send a letter to inform my father, the king.
2 wives for free.
Xiaoqin, how did you get the 6th princess and General Hua to agree to marry you at the same time?
Naturally, it's because your subject is handsome and dashing, brilliant and talented, and peerless in martial arts. They were deeply captivated by me. Even if a hero finds it hard to pass the beauty's gate, doesn't the beauty also find it hard to pass the hero's gate?
Listen to you brag. It's just marrying 2 wives. What's there to be so smug about? Besides, in my opinion, these 2 wives of yours will be extremely difficult to handle. You'll have your hands full soon enough.
What? Is your majesty jealous? If your majesty is willing, I would still very much like your majesty to be my first wife when the time comes.
Preposterous. Don't think that just because we've been intimate, I must marry you. Do not forget, I am the sovereign ruler. My sole purpose is to ensure the people are well fed and well clothed. Ugh.
Your majesty, what's wrong? Summon the imperial physician, quickly.
What's wrong with me? Why do I suddenly feel nauseous?
Your majesty, I dare not say.
Speak, or I'll have your head.
Speak freely, royal physician.
Your majesty, the result of this examination, the result is, your majesty is with child.
What? With child? Quack. I am the emperor. How could I be pregnant?
I have practiced medicine for decades. I have never made a mistake. This pulse is unmistakably that of pregnancy. Even if your majesty orders my execution, this old minister's head, I would not dare speak falsely.
Royal physician, I suppose you now know my secret.
If your majesty wishes to kill me, I will die without regret. I only beg your majesty to spare my family.
Royal physician, His Majesty is not one who kills innocents, but for the sake of Longwa's future. I need you to take this secret to your grave.
Your Majesty, Your Highness, I understand the gravity of this matter. In the future, once His Majesty has given birth, I will retire from court and never set foot in Longwa again.
Good. When this is over, I will personally escort you out of Longwa.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Bastard. If it weren't for you, how could I?
Yanner, you can't blame me for this. You were the one who started it that day.
Don't you dare. Now, at court, the Zhang family's influence is immense. It was already hard for me to keep them in check. And now I have this burden too. Tell me, how am I supposed to live?
Don't be afraid. I'm here for you. That insignificant Zhang family is nothing to worry about.
If it weren't for me back then, risking my life to rescue you from there, you wouldn't be alive today. Besides, back then, you had 100,000 dragon god troops, but what do you have now?
Yanner, please believe me. I will fight with everything I have to protect you and the child.
Xiao Chen. But now, you don't even know who's behind the plot against you. You have no idea. If it weren't for me 3 years ago, you'd have been killed.
The ones who framed me. It's the Zhang family.
How do you know?
Ever since the assassination attempt on you at the palace, I've been tasking General Hua to investigate. But the Zhangs kept it airtight. If not for what you just said, I wouldn't be sure.
So what if you know? 3 years ago, you were peerless in martial arts, and had 100,000 dragon god soldiers, but you still couldn't defeat the Zhangs. And now, the Zhang family has countless connections in the court, the military, the harem. Their influence is everywhere. One wrong move, and you'll give them the chance to rebel.
But the situation 3 years ago is different from now.
Right. 3 years later, today, you're just amusing yourself at court, hoarding wealth. The you of today is like a corrupt official.
Yanner, you're wrong. What happened 3 years ago, I've never forgotten. All this time, I've been amassing gold, and planning in secret.
Planning?
That's right. When the rebels rise, I'll bring peace to the land.
Bring peace? With what? Your dragon god army was wiped out overnight, gone to dust.
Yanner, don't worry. Once this treasure competition is over, I'll give you back an army, a dragon god army stronger than 3 years ago. Xiaochen, oh Xiaochen. How can you be so dense? You should have suspected the Zhangs long ago.
Xiao Chen.
What, my dear wife? Have you finally realized you shouldn't be my main wife, and want to be a concubine instead?
You bastard. You're still thinking about making this princess a concubine? Let me tell you, don't even dream about it.
Then why the long face? Hey, shouldn't you be with Hualan'er, that she-tiger, discussing your wedding plans?
I came to tell you. My father doesn't approve of our marriage. And he's on his way to Long. If I don't return, he'll attack Long.
What? You're saying Yuan plans to attack my Long?
Xiao Chen. In recent years, Long's relations with other nations have been extremely tense. Clashes are frequent, and now, I suspect my father the king's intention in coming to Longhua is to find an excuse to attack it directly.
Our Longhua may have General Hua as our guardian deity, but our military strength is still weak. It's the perfect opportunity to strike. You, as the princess of Yuanghua, should be siding with Yuanghua. Why are you telling me this secret? Unless you're plotting something?
You heartless jerk. This princess can't bear to see you die. And besides, I keep my promises. I promised to marry you, so I will marry you.
In that case, how about we consummate the marriage tonight? Make it official. Then your father can't do a thing about it.
You scoundrel. Let me tell you. If it's not a proper wedding, you'll never have this princess.
Your Majesty, urgent news from the border. Yuangua's army is at our gates. They claim Arlonggua's Xiao Chen forced himself upon the 6th princess. They vow to seek justice for her. Otherwise, they will invade Longhua.
Your Majesty, that scoundrel Xiao Chen must have been overcome by lust, defiling the 6th princess's purity. That's what caused this war. I propose we execute Xiao Chen by 1,000 cuts, to quell this rebellion.
Oh. Matters between a man and a woman should be consensual. Perhaps there's a misunderstanding.
Your Majesty, Xiao Chen is a man of terrible character. Now, because of him, our Longhua is plunged into crisis again. This old minister proposes we kill Xiao Chen, quell the rebellion, and restore peace to our land.
I propose, kill Xiao Chen, quell the rebellion, and safeguard our nation's peace.
I have my own life to give. Let's see who dares to take it.
Xiao Chen, how dare you show your face in this court? Do you know what you've done to our Longhua?
Xiao Chen, your usual arrogance and mischief were bad enough, but this time you've brought ruin upon our people. In my opinion, you deserve to die. 1,000, 10,000 times over.
Now the enemy is at our gates, all because of you. If the two armies truly clash, the carnage will be unimaginable. I propose.
Kill Xiao Chen, quell the rebellion, and restore peace to our land. I second the motion. Kill Xiao Chen, protect the nation.
If executing me, Xiao Chen, could bring peace to this land, that would be the biggest joke of all.
If we don't kill you, do you expect our kingdom of Long to go to war with Yuan? Have you forgotten? 3 years ago, because of your crushing defeat, our kingdom of Long has yet to recover its strength.
Prince Xiao, you are a prince. Long is now in dire straits because of you. Isn't it fitting for you to make a sacrifice now? What's wrong with that?
I, your prince, can die, but not because I fear the kingdom of Yuan and take my own life. I, Xiaochen, am destined to die on the battlefield. Not like you cowards, who only know to yield and beg for peace.
Prince Xiao, but now, because of you, has mobilized its army and started this war. If we don't behead you to ease tensions between our nations, our kingdom of Long, as it stands, probably has no chance of winning.
Empress, our kingdom of Long must never yield. Peace bought through weakness. How can it last?
Your Majesty, if we don't kill Xiao Chen, Yuan will send its army to breach our city gates. Will our kingdom of Long truly fall then?
Your Majesty, Empress, if our kingdom of Long wishes to avoid war with Yuan, then leave this matter to your subject. I will not waste a single soldier or expend a single arrow, yet I can make Yuan withdraw its troops.
Oh, without wasting a single soldier or arrow, you can make Yuan withdraw.
That's right. Without wasting a single soldier or arrow, I can make Yuan's 100,000 strong army retreat from our borders.
What? Without wasting a single soldier or arrow, you can make Yuan withdraw? That's preposterous. Such a good outcome. In my decades of life, I wouldn't dare dream of it. And you, a useless cripple, dare to stand in this court and spout such nonsense.
Xiao Chen, Yuan's army has planned for years for this opportunity. Why would they retreat so easily? Aren't you just a coward, afraid of death, trying to buy time, so you can escape?
Me, escape? Since I was young, I've held a weapon and fought on the battlefield. I've faced certain death many times and never retreated. And you say I would run? That is the biggest joke of all.
Xiao Chen. Before, you had the Dragon God army. What do you have now? Haven't you realized yet the situation you're in?
The Son of Heaven guards the nation's gates. A noble man dies for his country. If the ruler does not retreat, the subjects will not retreat. If the ruler fights, the subjects will fight. Now that Yuan has invaded, in my opinion, there's no room for negotiation here.
Your Majesty, do not listen to this man. He's spreading lies and inciting rebellion. This old minister proposes that he be executed immediately to prevent any future trouble. This old minister proposes that he be executed immediately to prevent any future trouble.
Your Majesty, in that case, why not let me give it a try? If I cannot, make the Yuan army withdraw now. I am willing to offer my head to secure peace for our long kingdom.
If we let you try and miss the best chance for a truce between our nations, then even killing you would be useless, wouldn't it?
Very well. Then I ask you all this. If the Yuan kingdom goes to war with our Long army, how many days would it take?
Judging by the current situation, it would likely take less than half a month for war to break out between our two nations.
I only need 7 days to make the Yuan kingdom withdraw its troops.
Oh, 7 days?
That's right. Exactly 7 days.
Fine, one does not jest before the Emperor. What guarantee do you offer?
My head is collateral.
Xiao Wang, I think 7 days is too short. How about 10 days?
Your Majesty, 7 days is enough. If I cannot make the Yuan army retreat within 7 days, I will end the war with my life.
Xiao Chen, forcing Yuan to retreat in 7 days. What are your chances?
30%. Why? Are you worried about me, General Hua?
Are you insane? Only 30%? If you can't defeat Yuan within 7 days, your head will roll. No one will be able to save you then.
Don't worry, General. I know what I'm doing.
Come with me to see the Emperor now. As the divine general who protects the nation, perhaps I can intervene on your behalf.
I'm afraid you don't realize yet, General, that not even the Emperor can save me now. General, although I've opposed you in the past, I don't actually dislike you.
You bastard. What kind of time is this? To flirt with me?
General, if I truly fail to make Yuan withdraw this time, I need you to promise me something. You must protect the Emperor's safety, even if the throne changes hands.
Xiao Chen, I, Hua Lan'er, promise to marry you. I will not go back on my word. Tonight, we shall consummate our marriage. If you die, I will follow you in death.
Xiao Qin.
Qin Yuan Yuan.
Your Highness, what brings you here?
I just overheard your conversation.
So what? Xiao Qin and I are already betrothed.
Xiao Qin. I, your princess, agree to marry you. And I will never regret it. Today, Sister Lanner and I will serve you together. To become one. That way, we'll have a proper status.
Princess, General, actually, both of you really don't have to take what was said last time so seriously. Besides,
If we make it a done deal, I think my father, the king, would likely agree.
Xiao Qin.
really, both of you don't have to go this far.
Say no more. My mind is made up.
My first wife, my second wife. So, was your husband brave last night?
I, the general, truly regret yesterday's decision. I never thought you, this good for nothing, with all your martial arts gone, could still be like this.
Husband, you're so amazing.
Your Highness, trouble. The Zhong family delivered a coffin first thing this morning. It's placed right outside the gate.
The Zhang family. Humph. Once I, the prince, settle the matter with Yuan country, I'll make them pay. Father-in-law, you truly have guts to dare enter the capital of my dragon kingdom with just this handful of men.
Xiao Qin, it's because you abducted my daughter. Otherwise, why would I go to all this trouble? Besides, my army is at your border. If I, the Emperor, do not leave Dragon Kingdom within 3 days, they will immediately attack your border.
The princess and I are deeply in love. How can you call it abduction? What's more, if you don't believe me, father-in-law, you can ask my wife, Yuan Yuan.
Prince Xiao, don't try to provoke me. You requested this meeting with me here. Say what you have to say. And as for you and my daughter, I'll be frank. You can just forget about it, Xiao Qin.
Why would you say that, father-in-law? I invited you here today, to my side, with no other purpose. I only wish for your majesty to experience the customs and hospitality of my dragon kingdom.
This.
How did the talks between the Qing Kingdom's emperor and Xiao Qin go?
Sir, according to our scouts, Xiao Qin and the Qin Kingdom's ruler have begun negotiations. The two of them left the general's manor together.
Where did they go?
To a place called a bathhouse.
A bathhouse? What kind of place is that?
Oh. Sir, well, a bathhouse is a place for bathing. I heard Xiao Qin spent a fortune to buy and renovate an entire street for it. And from what I've heard, what's inside is simply extraordinary.
Could it be that this place holds some hidden secret?
Young lady, please be careful. Ow. Gently. Ow.
Don't panic, your majesty. For this essential oil massage, you must remove your outer robe. Only then can the oil's effects penetrate directly to your muscles and bones. It soothes the meridians, and has the miraculous effect of boosting vitality and strengthening the kidneys.
This massage. That name is just too unfortunate. Ow. This feels incredible.
So, how is it, your majesty? My dragon kingdom's specialty is not bad, right?
Good, good, good. Ah, my good son-in-law, you truly understand this emperor's heart. You're like a kindred spirit to me. If not for the constraints of propriety, I would swear brotherhood with you, tonight itself.
Your majesty, since I was young, I have heard tales of the Duke of Chen's heroic deeds. To speak from the heart, my admiration for the Duke of Chen is as vast and unending as the great rivers, like the Yellow River overflowing its banks. It is unstoppable. Today, let us not be bound by worldly conventions. Let us swear to be brothers. On the surface, we are father-in-law and son-in-law, but in private, we are true confidants.
Good. I was thinking the very same thing. As the saying goes, heroes admire one another. We two brothers, why should we be shackled by morality? If you don't mind, from now on, address me as your elder brother.
Elder brother.
Second brother.
By the heavens above, and the earth below as witness, today I, Xiaochen, and I, Qinming, swear to become sworn brothers. We may not have been born on the same day, but we vow to die on the same day.
Second brother.
Big brother. Big brother.
Second brother.
Father, I'm already pregnant with Xiao Chen's child. You can't lay a hand on him. What are you doing?
What? They've sworn brotherhood.
Sir, I don't know what magic potion Xiao Chen gave Lord Chen, but at first, these two were at each other's throats. Then, suddenly, they were sitting together chatting about life, and even became sworn brothers. Lord Chen has already announced he's withdrawing his troops.
Impossible. The Yuan Kingdom has been planning this for years. How could they just retreat so easily? Unless that bathhouse holds some special secret?
Sir, I've been to that place a few times myself. It's truly captivating. I even have a membership card. Perhaps I could take you there to experience it. I hear they recently added something new. Ah yes, the pink temptation. Oh my. The feeling is simply, sir.
Get lost.
I've followed your orders and cleared out the shadows. As for Lord Chen, I've had him secretly escorted out of the capital.
This time, I really have to thank my dear wife here. Otherwise, the Zhang family would surely face more trouble.
Xiao Chen, how did you get my father to withdraw his troops? He's not usually into that sort of thing.
King Xiao. You can ask my Yuan Kingdom to retreat, fine. But on what grounds?
Lord Chen, do you recognize this?
This is the hidden weapon that killed the martial god.
Correct. If my Dragon Kingdom were to go to war with the Yuan Kingdom now, with this, victory is assured.
This weapon is formidable. But it's just one. My Yuan Kingdom army has 100,000 troops marching on the Dragon Kingdom.
King Chen, who said I only have one?
What? You mean there are many more?
I didn't expect. You actually managed to make Yuan retreat. It seems my previous worries about you were unnecessary.
Of course. As the man of Dragon Country's emperor, I must have some tricks up my sleeve. Otherwise, how could I be worthy of my Dragon Country's supreme ruler?
Cheeky. Now you should still think about this treasure competition, how to proceed smoothly. Given the Zhang family and the Empress's actions, if they don't get their way, this matter will surely escalate.
No problem. I have my own ways to deal with the Zhang family.
Grandfather, 7 days from now is when various countries come to our Dragon Country for the treasure competition. Do you really plan to let Xiao Chen take such a good advantage? Yes, sir. This task not only allows us to befriend royal families from various countries, if we can get first place, that would be a great achievement. Grandfather, look at him, acting all high and mighty every day. Last time I did him a favor, and went to the bathhouse on his street, and got kicked out.
He wants to have his way, but that's naturally impossible. This person has repeatedly obstructed our Zhang family's plans. How could I easily let him off?
Sir, I think this Xiao Chen deserves to be cut into 1,000 pieces. How about I gather men tonight, and take care of Xiao Chen?
Foolish. The general's mansion is heavily guarded. How could an ordinary person just waltz in? And that Hualaner is even more skilled in martial arts. Alright then, Fugue, you go and arrange it. After the treasure competition ends, take the opportunity to assassinate the royal families of various countries, to frame Xiaoqin for it. At that time, the one from Jin country will also be there. I want to see how long this Xiaoqin can remain arrogant.
Everyone, today's treasure competition is hosted by me. Today is also a gathering of powerful nations, for friendship. The competition is simple. Friendship first, competition second. The rules are the same as previous years. The winner can choose any 3 treasures from the nations.
What's wrong with your Dragon Kingdom this year to send a piece of trash like you to oversee this year's treasure competition?
Perhaps the Dragon Kingdom is truly at the end of its rope. They can't even send out a single decent person. After all, last year's competition, they even lost their national treasure to the Jin Kingdom. Where would they find any worthy talent now?
I hear the Jin Kingdom this time has come fully prepared. They intend to win this treasure competition again.
Though the Jin Kingdom is strong now, the Dragon Kingdom's foundation remains. Moreover, I have also heard that the Dragon Kingdom's treasures seem to be endless. For the Jin Kingdom to win this year might be a bit difficult.
Lord Yun, the Jin Kingdom, over the years, has consistently ranked first. They are clearly trending as the top power. In contrast, the Dragon Kingdom is probably at a dead end now.
Lord Lu, you probably don't know yet. The Yuan Kingdom and the Dragon Kingdom recently competed in both literary and martial arts, and they lost in both. Their literary sage and martial god were both defeated by this trash in the first round. In the end, he even lost his daughter to the Dragon Kingdom's Xiao, the big good-for-nothing. Ha ha ha.
No wonder. So you were beaten by such a weak kingdom, and got scared. Otherwise, why would Qin Ming act like a lapdog, speaking up for the Dragon Kingdom?
You are all so arrogant. Seems you haven't learned your lesson from that little trickster. Forget it. I can't be bothered to waste words on you.
The Jin Kingdom's peerless war god has arrived.
What? Is the Dragon Kingdom out of people this time? To send such trash to represent them?
Peerless. Didn't expect to meet me here, did you?
I certainly didn't. Though the real surprise is seeing trash like you here. I should have killed you 3 years ago to save me from having to look at you now.
How the mighty have fallen. If it weren't for someone meddling 3 years ago, interfering, your Jin Kingdom would have been trampled flat by my cavalry long ago.
Ah. Winners win, losers lose. You, Xiaoqin, were once brave, undefeated your whole life. But you lost, and that's that. You lost to me, the god of war, once, and you'll never hold your head high again.
Don't rush. The road is long.
This god of war won't waste any more breath on trash like you. Just talking about this treasure contest. Last time my Jin Kingdom even won your Long Kingdom's national treasure. This time, I really should think hard about what else to win.
I hear that in Long Kingdom, there's a Hualana lately, well-versed in both literature and military strategy, a true heroine of her generation. If Jin Kingdom wins again this time, if we can win again, we could consider taking that woman back with us.
Right? That Hualaner from Long Kingdom is truly a beauty. If we could win her and take her back, that would be a great joy in life. I, the god of war, have indeed heard of her. I hear that Long Kingdom's current divine general. Not only is she beautiful, but she's also skilled at leading troops in battle. She might just be worthy of being my lowly servant.
Gentlemen, you are all nobles and generals. Don't you think it's inappropriate to stand before others and discuss someone else's wife? Ha!
We're discussing Hualaner. What's it to you? Alright, I just remembered. Seems you, this trash, had an engagement with Hualaner. But she should have long since call it off with you. That Hualaner dumped you ages ago. How can she possibly be considered your wife unless you've got a screw loose and you're just fantasizing about her? Ah.
Husband. 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 Husband.
Stop it. Can't you see? I'm busy.
Darling.
Wait, what did Hualaner say to that loser?
It sounded like, darling.
I missed you. I came to find you for a hug.
Hey, stop fooling around. All the lords are watching. If we keep flaunting our love every single day, what if we make them jealous?
How could Xiaoqin know? He must have used some kind of sorcery.
Right, it's sorcery. Otherwise, how could a woman like that ever be interested in that loser?
She's just a female general. Coarse and unrefined. This war god is heard that the sixth princess of Yuan is truly like a fairy descended to earth. Stunningly beautiful. This war god intends to send betrothal gifts to the king of Yuan and marry the sixth princess. Surely the king of Yuan won't refuse.
You're a war god of a nation. How dare you try to steal my wife? Right in front of me?
Your woman, huh? Xiaoqin. Do you claim every woman with a bit of charm as your own wife? You're so desperate for women, you've lost your mind. A woman like that is only worthy of this war god. How could a loser like you ever have a chance? Keep dreaming.
Husband, you didn't bring me. You're so unfair. All the lords are here today, but you only brought Sister Lanner, not me. Do you dislike me?
How could that be? I, your husband, treat both of my virtuous wives with absolute fairness. I show no favoritism whatsoever.
They're all vulgar. Women only dampen a man's ambition. Xiaoqin. Today's main event is the treasure competition. Be careful, or your dragon kingdom will suffer a humiliating defeat. Fine.
Since you, Wu Ji, are so confident, I'll make a bet with you. Let's bet on who will win the top spot in this treasure competition. What do you say?
Bet with this war god. You're not worthy. Wu Ji is the #1 war god of our time. The fact that he's even speaking to you means he thinks highly of you.
Some people just can't seem to grasp their current status, still deluding themselves into thinking they're a legendary war god. Little do they know, they've long been a stray dog.
Ah.
What are you all saying? That I, your king, am afraid?
Yes, we are afraid. We're just afraid that a useless waste like you will lose like a dog, and in front of all the kings and nobles, bring utter shame upon yourself. Besides, what does your dragon kingdom even have left? That's worth betting.
Everyone. In the past, my dragon kingdom may have lost more than it won, but this year is different. I believe, in this treasure competition, my dragon kingdom will surely take first place.
Fine. Since the dragon queen is so confident, then what's the harm in one more bet? However, this war god wants to raise the stakes. Your dragon kingdom's imperial jade seal. Then him, Xiaoqin, must crawl between my legs, in front of all the kings and nobles.
You.
Fine. Then I, your king, will wager the imperial jade seal and my own dignity. I bet that in this treasure competition, my dragon kingdom will be victorious. If my dragon kingdom wins, you must return all the treasures you've taken from us in the past.
And if you win, not only will I return the treasures, I'll kneel before everyone and call you father.
Good. Since your dragon kingdom and the Jin kingdom are determined to settle this, my Lu kingdom will withdraw. Let you two fight it out.
My Yuan kingdom forfeits as well.
Zhao kingdom forfeits too.
Since that's the case, let us begin.
Attendants, bring forth the 2 treasures I have prepared. Let everyone feast their eyes. This is the legendary, exquisite colored glass, the finest of the fine.
And the crimson feather gown. Oh my, this was the prized possession of Mu Shuiyu, the #1 beauty a century ago. It's said that, when the first great dynasty fell a century ago, this treasure vanished with it. Who would have thought I'd have the honor of seeing it today?
These 2 treasures are both rarities among rarities. This first piece, the exquisite colored glass vessel, I need not say much about. Its rarity rivals finding a needle in the ocean. And this second piece, the crimson feather gown, is among the top 3 rarest treasures in the world. How about the treasures I prepared?
Isn't this just a decoration I had in my palace? Your Jin state brings such cheap stuff to fool us.
You.
What a waste of a treasure.
This kind of glass is rare in the world. You actually broke it.
This is the finest of fine glass. There's no second one like it in the world. A peerless treasure under heaven.
Aren't you exaggerating a bit too much? It's just a piece of ordinary glass. It's as if I, the king, scattered your ancestors' ashes or something. And also, it's just a piece of clothing. How come you guys make it out to be a rare treasure?
Xiaoqin, how dare you intentionally damage our Jin state's national treasure? If you don't give me, the war god, an explanation today, then wait for our Jin state to send troops.
How do you want me the king, to explain. How about I give you 10 or 8 pieces as a gift?
Xiaoqin, do you know how precious this glass is? And do you know our gene state? Pay what price for it? How come you talk about it so righteously?
It's just you guys, these short-sighted people, who think these things are good. In my eyes, these are all trash. Even if given to me for free, I'd still have to think carefully whether to take it or not.
Fine. Since you put it that way, then I, the war god, will take a good look at what amazing treasure you can produce. If you can, you'll bear the consequences.
Good. Then I, the king, will show you what a real treasure is.
This bastard, what strange thing has he come up with again? Why haven't I heard him mention it before?
I thought you could produce some rare treasure. Turns out it's just a piece of ragged cloth. With this, you still want to beat our gene state's finest. Glass and red feather robe?
Xiao Chen, stop being mysterious. If you don't have a treasure, you don't need to use this ragged cloth to deceive yourself.
What ragged cloth? My treasure is right here.
What's this little broken brick? How can this be called a top-grade treasure? This little thing, what magical effect can it have?
You all may not know. This item is called the Soul-Stealing Steel. It was created by immortals on Mount Kunlun. Just silently recite the incantation, and it can draw souls into it. Not only can it ward off evil spirits, but it can also suppress a nation's fortune, ensuring our Dragon Kingdom's vast territory prospers.
This, Lord Zhao, why are you standing inside it?
Oh my god, an immortal artifact. An immortal artifact. It can't really be capturing my soul, can it? How is that possible? How can there be something in this world that captures souls?
Well, everyone, was I lying? This thing captures a person's soul 3 times, and that person's body and soul are utterly destroyed. Just 3 times, and you're completely destroyed.
Xiaoqin, get that thing away from me. Get it away from me now.
So, for this treasure competition, have you all decided on the winner?
Yes. Quick, kneel. Kneel. Prince Xiao, you've won. You've won.
Prince Xiao, you won. Get that thing far away from me.
Good. Well then, in that case, General Wu Ji, shouldn't you return all of my Dragon Kingdom's treasures back to us?
Naturally. But, Xiaoqin, if my Gene Kingdom returns your Dragon Kingdom's national treasures, then what about the matter of you smashing my Gene Kingdom's exquisite crystal vase? How should that be resolved?
What do you mean?
I, the god of war, will naturally keep my word. But, Xiaoqin, you should return my Gene Kingdom's national treasure. It has to be exactly the same.
Exactly the same?
Yes. If you can. Using that divine artifact in your hand as compensation would also be acceptable.
Outrageous. This divine artifact of my Dragon Kingdom is of utmost importance. How can it be compared to that worthless crystal?
It was your Dragon Kingdom that destroyed my Gene Kingdom's treasure first. If your Dragon Kingdom today cannot return my Gene Kingdom's crystal vase, then prepare for my Gene Kingdom to march its troops on your Dragon Kingdom. I'm sure all the lords present today are watching this. Who is in the right? Doesn't need me, the god of war, to explain further. That's right. It was your Dragon Kingdom that destroyed Gene Kingdom's treasure first.
On this matter, my Lu Kingdom stands with Jin Kingdom. Regarding this incident, your Dragon Kingdom must give Jin Kingdom a proper explanation.
So, will your Dragon Kingdom compensate for my Gene Kingdom's crystal vase, or use the divine artifact as payment?
Wu Ji, how can you, a mighty god of war, be so shameless? You think a piece of broken glass can be exchanged for my Dragon Kingdom's divine artifact? That's just wishful thinking.
Oh, so you're saying you want to go to war with my Gene Kingdom?
It's just a piece of broken glass, right? Someone, bring up all the glassware we keep in the restroom at our mansion.
Xiaoqin, what do you mean by this? My Gene State's glass vessel is the finest of the fine, using something kept in the restroom to make do. What's the meaning of this?
Finest, my foot. In my eyes, this is just toilet decor. Only you country bumpkins, who've never seen the world, would treat it like a treasure.
Fine. Since you put it that way, this war god would like to see if you can actually produce it. If you can, upon my return this time, I will surely petition to send troops against your Dragon Kingdom, and then hang your head on the city gates. Xiaoqin, where's your glass vessel? Why isn't it here yet?
What's the hurry?
Xiaoqin, you're not lying to us, are you?
If it were me, I'd have knelt and apologized long ago. After all, 3 years ago, you were beaten back like a dog. If you fight another war this time, you won't even keep your dog's life.
Huh. How is this possible? When did Dragon Kingdom get so many exquisite pieces of glass? What? It really is exquisite glass. Look at the luster. Jadeite cabbage, 2 dragons playing with a pearl, 10,000 horses galloping, auspicious and propitious. Any single piece here is several times better than Jean State's vessel. It's just the smell. It's a bit odd. It seems like it's been soaked in urine water. How can this be?
This exquisite glass is a treasure rarely seen in the world. How could Dragon Kingdom have it, and so much of it, too?
Impossible.
Wuji, your king, always keep my promises. This glassware, consider it compensation for your Jean State's treasure. 1 piece for a pile. I trust you won't object.
Why would this war god object?
Good. Then you, war god Wuji, should first fulfill your promise to me.
Naturally, your Dragon Kingdom's national treasure. My Jean State will send someone to return it shortly.
That's not the promise I'm talking about.
Then what is it?
We had a bet earlier. If my Dragon Kingdom won, you would return all our treasures, and kneel down and call me father.
You? Xiaoqin, don't go too far.
This is what you, war god Wuji, said with your own mouth. How can that be considered going too far? War god Wuji, don't forget, you are the esteemed war god of a nation. If word gets out that a war god doesn't keep his promises, I'm afraid everyone under heaven will laugh at you.
Damn it. If I kneel today, I'll lose all face. But if I don't, the whole world will laugh at me.
What's the matter, my invincible warrior? Still on your knees? Good boy.
Xiaoqin, you just wait. We'll see about this.
Everyone, the treasure competition has concluded successfully. To celebrate our Dragon Kingdom's victory in securing first place, you may all enjoy the blessings brought by the divine artifact.
Divine artifact? What blessings?
What are these blessings?
These rulers from various kingdoms are being so stingy now, offering such a pittance for incense money, yet they spend so much on bathing. Honestly.
Xiaoqin.
Whoa. Take it easy. Don't you go upsetting the baby.
You scoundrel. You have the nerve to sit here counting money. Do you even know this situation has spiraled out of control?
At this treasure competition, the Jean Kingdom was utterly humiliated. They're probably recruiting troops right now.
And you have the gall to say that. Before, the Zhang family could keep them somewhat in check. But if the Jean Kingdom mobilizes its army now, the world will descend into chaos. Our Dragon Kingdom will be the first target of a joint attack.
That's why I've been stockpiling a massive amount of gold, just waiting for the world to fall into chaos. When the kingdoms go wild, we'll be sitting pretty then.
Unify the world. Xiaoqin, what are you dreaming about? So what if you're the richest man around? But the Zhang family's power is immense now. You have the title, but no real power. In terms of military strength, you don't have a single soldier. Xiaoqin, tell me, how do you plan to unify the world?
That may be the current situation, but I'm not without a plan.
External threats and internal strife, plus your position is practically meaningless. If they all attack us together, our Dragon Kingdom's foundation will be destroyed overnight.
Yenner, I promised I'd give you an undefeatable army, even if the world descends into chaos. When the time comes, I won't be afraid.
But right now, we only have General Hua. She still has some prestige in the army. Although she's the guardian war god, the Zhang family also has influence within the military to keep her in check.
It's fine. You're already with child now. In a few more days, your pregnancy will show, exposing your true identity as a woman. By then, it will surely give the Zhang family the chance to usurp the throne.
Father, the state of Jean is already planning to attack the Dragon Kingdom. Our Zhang family should start preparing as well.
Wanner, we must not act rashly on this matter. If our Zhang family seizes power now, we will be condemned for eternity. Even if we gain the throne, we may not hold it for long.
Then are we not afraid of missing out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
You are carrying the royal heir. You needn't worry about this. Grandfather has already reached an agreement with the state of Jean. When the time comes, we will use Xiaoqin's humiliation of Wuji at the treasure competition as a pretext to mobilize our troops. I will then lead the army to quell the rebellion. With the people's support behind our Zhang family, and with Xiaoqin once again branded as a traitor for the ages.
If the Emperor still protects Xiaoqin, he will surely lose his throne. Then, the child in Wanner's womb will become our Zhang family's bargaining chip to control the kingdom.
The state of Jin has now declared to the world, they will attack our country in 2 months. Which of you generals is willing to lead the troops?
Your Majesty, the state of Jin is overwhelmingly powerful now. If our Dragon Kingdom rashly opposes them, our chances of victory are 0.
Are you scared out of your wits? You were afraid when the Yuan state advanced, and you're afraid now that the Jin state is advancing. Does that mean just any Tom, Dick, or Harry can come and mess with our Dragon Kingdom? Your Majesty, I propose we do not avoid this battle. We must fight. We must fight so fiercely that all nations remember the might of our Dragon Kingdom.
I also propose we fight.
Xiaoqin, General Hua, as the nation's guardian deity, it's understandable for her to advocate for war, but you, a good-for-nothing, saying we should fight. On what grounds?
Prince Xiao, you say we should fight this war. Care to explain why?
Your Majesty. First, if we fight, our chances of winning may be slim. But if we don't fight, today it's the Jin state, tomorrow the Lu state, the day after the Zhao state, they will all think our Dragon Kingdom is easy to bully. Won't we be at their mercy then? Second, this war is not unwinnable. Although the Jin state is strong now, I believe this time could be an opportunity. If our Long nation wins, we can boost our army's morale and restore our former glory. Therefore, Your Majesty, I am willing to lead our Dragon God army to face the Jin nation.
Xiaoqin, how do you plan to win? Not only do you lack the backing of our Long nation now, and the Dragon God army, you're also a good-for-nothing who's lost all his martial arts.
Your Majesty, the Prime Minister makes a valid point.
Are you suggesting our Long nation should just wait for others to attack us?
Your Majesty, I believe this battle must still be fought. However, this fight should be led by me, not Xiaoqin. That good-for-nothing shouldn't go.
I'm a good-for-nothing? Then just a few days ago, didn't you, young Master Zhang, lose to me? Doesn't that make you worse than a good-for-nothing?
I am versed in the art of political maneuvering, skilled in strategy. My expertise isn't in this, even if you beat me. So what? Besides, leading troops into battle isn't like discussing state policy. You've lost all your martial arts now. Even if we let you go, it would just be empty talk.
Your Majesty, in my humble opinion, my grandson Zhang Long should lead the troops to battle. As for this Xiaoqin, it seems many of these troubles started because of him. It's best to kill him now, to avoid future problems.
Your Majesty, if it weren't for Xiaoqin insulting the Jin nation's invincible war god first, how could we be in such a predicament today? My nephew Zhang Long is not only versed in political maneuvering, but also has close ties with the Mo family Grandmaster. If we can invite the Grandmaster to help and utilize the Mo family's mechanical arts and their influence, then our chances of winning this battle are high.
The Mo family Grandmaster. Even kings across the land must bow to him. I never thought. Young Master Zhang is not only skilled in political maneuvering, but also has connections with the Mo family Grandmaster.
Prince Xiao has countless military achievements, unbeaten in every battle, even in 100 battles. He only lost once. So whether it's military achievements or experience, the commander should be Prince Xiao.
Your Majesty, Xiaoqin was unbeaten before, because he had 100,000 Dragon God soldiers. But now, he's just a worthless man. What capital does he have to return to the battlefield? Indeed, Your Majesty.
This old minister believes, even if we must fight this war, it should rightfully be young Master Zhang Long who leads the charge. After all, he masters the art of vertical and horizontal alliances. Coupled with the support of the Mahist school, he would be invincible, victorious in every battle.
Your Majesty. Therefore, I should be the one to go to war, not this good-for-nothing Xiaoqin, to decide the fate of our Dragon Kingdom.
Gentlemen, could you let this prince speak a few words first?
You're just a waste of space. What could you possibly have to say? Our Dragon Kingdom now faces a crisis of survival. We should decide this matter immediately, not listen to a sorcerer like you, spreading lies and confusion here, deceiving the people.
Exactly. Xiaoqin, you useless wretch. Besides causing trouble all day, what else can you do? I feel insulted, just serving in the same court as you. If not for our shared loyalty to His Majesty, I wouldn't even bother to look at you.
Xiaoqin, if you know what's good for you, leave the court at once. Otherwise, if you delay our kingdom's war plans, even 10 of your heads wouldn't be enough to pay for it.
Gentlemen, it seems you all are painting me as some irredeemable villain.
And are you not? If it were for you back then, our Dragon Kingdom would never have fallen into this state.
3 years ago, I do not deny, it was my failure. But the reason I still live today is to serve our Dragon Kingdom. As long as I am here, there will be a second, a third, a fourth Dragon God army to fight for our kingdom.
More empty promises. The Gene army is already at our gates. There's no time for you to train troops.
Then, young Master Jean, how can you guarantee that our kingdom will win this war?
The Gene army is at our gates. Next will be the Wei State. And no, only our school of vertical and horizontal alliances and the Mai school can command the world's respect.
I have no desire today to argue with you further. Since you claim to have the support of both schools, then 3 days from now, I shall convene a heroes' assembly. I will immediately invite the 100 schools of thought and all heroes to gather. At that time, if I secure the support of the 100 schools, then I, your subject, will lead the Dragon Kingdom to war against Gene. May I ask you all, what say you?
3 days? What a grand 3 days. Do you know who the masters of the 100 schools are? What kind of people they are? Give you 3 days? Even if I gave you 3 years or 30, they wouldn't even look your way.
Prince Xiao, we'll give you 3 days. But if these 3 days cause us to miss our strategic opportunity, can you bear that responsibility?
Why couldn't I? Today, I, your prince, make this vow before the court. If, after 3 days, I fail to win the support of the 100 schools, then I am willing to serve as the vanguard, the first to charge into battle.
Since Prince Xiao has spoken thus, we grant you 3 days. How about it?
I accept the command. However, I have one more request. If I succeed in this endeavor, I want Master Jean to serve as my deputy general. Under my command.
You got some nerve, Xiaoqin. Do you really think the 100 schools will come to your aid? Fine. If you actually pull this off, I'll serve as your deputy general. I'll even be your horse groom. From then on, all military affairs will be under your command. My husband.
3 days' time. Isn't that a bit too short? And the leaders of the 100 schools live in seclusion. They care not for fame or fortune. I fear they won't come to the meeting.
Indeed, my husband. The 100 schools contend each with their own strengths. But even my late father, the emperor, went to visit them years ago and was turned away at the gate. Let alone us, in our current predicament.
They will come. The world is in chaos now. The golden age of the 100 schools contending will also arrive in the near future. Since the school of vertical and horizontal has emerged, the other schools must have heard of it. I'm taking a gamble. A gamble for the sake of the world.
Miss. Prince Xiao of Long Kingdom has invited the 100 schools to a heroes' conference. Should our Confucianism attend?
Heroes? What heroes are there in this world? This conference will likely be utterly dull. It's just those people, using their cheap tricks again.
But miss, I think the topic this time is different.
Different? What's so different about it? It's just reciting poetry, painting, drinking tea, and admiring the moon. Wouldn't going just be a waste of time?
It is different, miss. The topic this time is the world.
The world.
This Xiaoqin, how dare he try to pull a fast one on me? Young master, you are the successor of the school of vertical and horizontal. It's only natural that the invitation was sent to you. That's true. As the successor of the vertical and horizontal lineage, I should indeed receive such an invitation. Exactly. So, young master, are we going or not? Go? Why wouldn't we go? I want to see for myself. What kind of scene this empty Hero Summit will be. I want to see what it's really like. Xiaoqin, your Hero Summit is about to start. Why is it still so deserted? Yeah, didn't you say? You invited all the 100 schools of thought. Why is it so empty? There's not even a dog in sight.
Shan Wang. It's not time yet. What's the rush?
It's not that I'm in a hurry. It's just that this whole setup is just too pathetic. If it weren't for the fact that you and I serve in the same court, I wouldn't even bother looking at you. How noble of you, young master. Xiaoqin, the fact that my young master is here is thanks to the virtue of your ancestors. If I were you, I wouldn't just stand there. You should hurry over and kowtow to my young master.
To show your support for me? Since when is the Zhang family so kind-hearted?
Xiaoqin, I came here today, not just to see how you'd pull off this bear summit, but also to see how you'd manage to completely humiliate yourself in front of the entire world. Exactly. And you talk about inviting 100 schools of thought, as if they just come because you said so, huh?
I, Xiaoqin, may not be a hero, but I have a heart that cares for the world. Today, I'm hosting this Hero Summit, simply because I wish to meet a few like-minded friends.
Xiaoqin, oh Xiaoqin, stop blowing your own horn. Even I, as a successor of the vertical and horizontal lineage, don't have the face to invite the 100 schools of thought. What makes you think you can? Yeah, inviting 100 schools of thought? I, Wang Fugui, will say this right now. If even one person shows up, I'll write my name backwards.
Murong Shui, Confucian leader of the Confucian School, specially invited to attend the Hero Summit.
Murong Shui, the Confucian sage. How is that possible?
I heard Prince Xiao is hosting a heroes gathering here to discuss the affairs of the world with all the heroes. I wonder if it's true.
You flatter me, Miss Morong. It's just a rumor going around. That without the Confucian School, there are no true sages. For Miss Morong to represent the Confucian School and attend this gathering is my honor.
Prince Xiao is too kind. I, a mere woman, have only read a few books. I am far from being your equal, Prince Xiao. I heard Prince Xiao has even bested the Sage of Letters and the God of War. Today, I am not the only one who has come. I heard the 100 schools are all rushing here.
I was just lucky. Come, please, come inside. Everyone who has come today is my honored guest. Please.
Young master, Murong Shui, the Confucian School, quite impressive. Confucian, military, Mahist, strategist, legalist. Our strategist school ranks 4th. What do you think? This young master. This Xiaoqin has even invited the Confucian leader herself. Should we still attend this meeting? And why wouldn't we? Since Murong Shui is here, the 100 schools will come too. When the time comes, we can use this opportunity to win them over. This battle, I will seize the command. Young Master Gao. Xiaoqin, what are you doing?
Fugui, what did you just say? If even one of the 100 schools shows up, your name will be read backwards.
Hey you.
Right, Gui Fu?
What I said was just the character Wang backwards.
Everyone, this heroes gathering is convened for one purpose only.
Eh? What purpose? Stop being so mysterious. Right here. The 100 schools came today. Because of Miss Murong, right?
That is correct. If Miss Morong had not come, my legalist school would certainly not be here.
My Mohist school is just curious. What kind of gathering could attract the Confucian leader, Miss Murong?
Everyone. You probably don't know yet. Today, this Xiaoqin invited you here as a mere pretense. In reality, he wants you to serve him, Xiaoqin.
HMPH, Xiaoqian, even if we weren't living in seclusion, and even if the world fell into chaos again, with 100 schools of thought contending, we would still choose a wise ruler to strengthen the nation. Who the hell do you think you are, Xiaoqian?
Exactly. Your defeat 3 years ago, Xiaoqian, nearly caused the Dragon Kingdom's downfall. You are a sinner for the ages. To think we would serve and assist you? Dream on.
This Xiaoqin, ever since his defeat 3 years ago, has been hanging out in brothels and getting drunk. He's squandered his entire fortune. As for my young master, he is the successor of the vertical and horizontal school. Prodigious talent. He has come here for the sake of the common people, to solve their problems.
successor of the vertical and horizontal school? We heard the vertical and horizontal lineage has emerged. May we ask, young master, are you of the vertical or the horizontal branch?
This humble one is not particularly talented. My master is Guia. I have inherited the combined lineage of vertical and horizontal. Thus, I have returned to our dragon kingdom to assist a wise ruler.
What? The combined lineage? We heard the vertical and horizontal arts are passed down through separate branches. One who masters both is a chosen one of heaven. Upon emerging, they select a wise ruler and are sure to achieve great things.
Today, this humble junior is honored to meet all you esteemed seniors. I would also like to ask you, seniors, to take this opportunity to assist me in bringing peace to the land.
Since you are the successor of the vertical and horizontal school and have such noble aspirations, and we are all from the 100 schools, helping each other is only right and proper.
Indeed. Since you are the successor of the vertical and horizontal school, we will certainly lend our full support.
Xiaochen, now that I have gained the support of the 100 schools, I suppose your so-called heroes assembly has no reason to continue, does it?
Young Master Zhang, aren't you being a little too presumptuous, too early?
It's not me being presumptuous. Even if a god descended today, it wouldn't change the fact that you will lose to me.
Miss Moron, do you remember the purpose for which I invited you here today?
I remember. You invited us here to discuss the affairs of the world.
Correct. Today, I invited you all here to discuss the world over wine, not to form factions like you, Zhang Wang, are so eager to do.
What affairs of the world? You're nothing but a worthless good-for-nothing. Now, the very thing you desired has been taken by me, and you've also lost the chance to lead the army. What face do you have left to talk about the realm here?
I advise you not to waste your effort. After all, he is the successor of the Zhonghen school. Forget about his innate talent. Just that title alone commands a following.
The successor of Zhonghen. Good. Since everyone is here, why don't we have a contest?
Contest? You're just a good-for-nothing. Are you worthy of competing with young Master Zhang?
Fine. Then we can have a contest. Since everyone is here today, I'll let you see the gap between you and me.
I think that phrase should be directed at yourself. Young Master Zhang is the one who. Young Master Zhang, it seems, has never beaten me, has he?
You've merely resorted to underhanded tricks. Today, we'll compete fair and square. As for what we compete in, you choose.
Gentlemen, since we've gathered today to discuss the realm, why not make that the topic? What do you say?
Excellent. Then let Miss Moron serve as the judge. That should shut up anyone who can't handle losing.
Fine. Then I agree as well. Today, let Miss Moron be the referee, so that certain people who don't know their place can see themselves clearly.
In that case, today's topic is just one. What does it mean to secure the realm?
The so-called securing the realm means achieving peace, and the character for peace represents national stability and the people's well-being. I have been well-read since childhood and traveled the world, all for the purpose of bringing peace and prosperity to the people of our Dragon Kingdom. You have all come today. If I can gain your assistance, then surely we will reach even greater heights.
Well said. The realm is indeed about peace. The character for peace should mean a prosperous nation and content people.
I've heard young Master Zhang
Comes from a wealthy family.
and is even currently a nephew of the Dragon Kingdom's Empress. To endure the hardships of a wandering life is truly admirable.
Everyone, what young Master Zhang said is not wrong. But to secure the realm, shouldn't the foremost thing be aspiration?
Aspiration? Aspiration?
That's right. Young Master Zhang's earlier words about securing the realm for peace are true. But the realm young Master Zhang seeks to secure is merely the territory under his own control.
Oh. Then according to Prince Zhao,
According to this prince, securing the world should begin with ambition.
Ambition? What nonsense. When my master says, secure the world, that's what he means. And all the various schools of thought present here agree with my master's view. You, on the other hand, are a good for nothing, not only being deliberately mystifying, but also utterly pointless.
Secure the world with ambition as the priority? That's complete and utter nonsense. Xiao Qin. Even if you swept through the world 3 years ago, nowadays, you're just a dissolute playboy. What gives you the right to talk about ambition?
everyone. Perhaps we should hear what Prince Zhao has to say about why securing the world should begin with ambition.
Out of respect for Lady Morong, we'll listen to you for now, Xiao Chen. But you better be concise. Don't waste any more of our time.
Your defeat by my master today is already a foregone conclusion. Young Master Zhang said earlier
that seeking peace for the world is correct. But the world you, young Master Zhang, wish to secure is only the land beneath your feet. Whereas this prince's vision of securing the world should be born by ambition. Everywhere my gaze falls is the world within this prince's heart.
Born by ambition.
Today, the world is fragmented, with many states standing side by side. Lords and nobles hold their own territories. The world is like scattered sand, embroiled in constant strife. So I ask you, young Master Zhang, if the world itself is not at peace, how can the people be secure?
I only care for the common people of my Dragon Kingdom. As for the other states, why should I bother with them?
No, you are wrong. The so-called securing the world should be born by ambition. The entire world unified as one, with a common script, standardized tracks, and the hearts of the people united. Only then can there be an era of lasting peace. That is the world this prince seeks to secure. The entire world unified as one, with a common script, standardized tracks, and the hearts of the people united. Only then can there be an era of lasting peace. That is the world this prince seeks to secure. Not the scene we have today, where minds are not aligned, and the people's hearts are divided. Perhaps in your eyes, young Master Zhang, securing the world only means securing your own kingdom. But when this prince speaks of it being born by ambition, it is about securing the entire world. So, young Master Zhang, is it unfair for this prince to say you're short-sighted, only concerned with the immediate?
You're spouting nonsense. Unifying the world is incredibly difficult. I can assist the wise ruler of my Dragon Kingdom and ensure its peace. That is enough. As for you, with your lofty, unrealistic ambitions, what future do you have?
Without ambition, you lot will only linger in the here and now. The reason I invited you all here is indeed to seek your assistance, but what I truly want more is like-minded people to aid me, not people like you, short-sighted, only good at currying favor and forming cliques. What I truly desire are people with the will to help me unify Dragon Country and bring peace and prosperity.
Xiao Chen, you are truly laughable. We're merely choosing the best to support, and you call that forming cliques? If you can't compete, don't embarrass yourself by showing up.
Exactly, Xiao Chen. My advice to you is to stop lying here.
This humble girl believes Prince Zhao's words make sense. If the world remains divided, with constant strife among heroes, how can there be peace?
Lady Moore, don't be fooled by him. He says he wants to unify the world. What gives him the right? Just his fervent passion.
Oof, ridiculous. 3 years ago, I swept through the world, unmatched. How could I lack the means?
What means do you have? You with your bathhouses in Dragon City?
What gives me the right? Of course, it's with this.
What is this? Why does it look so strange?
This object is called the soul-stealing steel, a gift from an immortal. I believe you've all heard of it before. It can not only capture souls, but also suppress fortune.
Some days ago, at the small gathering of nations treasure contest, this very item won first place.
Correct. Everyone. I am summoned by destiny, gifted this treasure by an immortal. I am destined to unify the 7 kingdoms and 9 provinces. Those who aid me now, after death, may ascend to the immortal realm.
It's just a piece of worthless scrap metal. Nothing so miraculous.
Exactly. You say it's an immortal artifact, so it is? You claim you're chosen by destiny, so you are? In my opinion, it's merely a case of rumors spreading rumors. Ha ha ha.
Xiao Chen, give up this futile struggle. I am the one the people support. Even if you exhaust all your efforts, it will still be in vain. You'd be better off obediently, serving as my vanguard. Perhaps then, you might still achieve merit.
Everyone, do you still not believe me now?
How is this possible? The rumors are actually true. How can such a legendary object exist in this world?
Wait. If the rumors are true, this thing captures a person's soul 3 times, and your soul will be shattered. Then wouldn't we?
What do you say? You've all seen it with your own eyes now. If you submit to me now, You'll be following the will of heaven. When the world is unified, it will be a great deed.
Xiaoqin, you.
We are willing to believe in Prince Xiao. We beg Prince Xiao to return our souls to us.
Please, Prince Xiao, return our souls to us.
Yes, Prince Xiao. Please return our souls to us, so we can assist you in achieving your great ambition.
What are you all doing? Weren't you supposed to be unafraid of death? How could you be intimidated by his mere threats?
Young Master Zhang, when did I abandon righteousness? Earlier, in the duel between you and Prince Xiao did indeed win.
To bring peace to the world, ambition must come first. Don't you understand that? Sekia is a man of great virtue and talent. Did he not teach you this principle?
You're all hopeless. Miss Murrell, you be the judge. I am immensely talented, and my family background is powerful. Why should he be allowed to take the championship?
Young Master Zhang, I also believe that Prince Xiao won this duel. What?
Impossible. Even if bringing peace to the world requires ambition first, why should Xiaoqin be the one to unify the world for our long nation?
First, the 100,000 Dragon God army may have been annihilated, but few in the world know that Prince Xiao's invincibility does not rely on martial prowess, but on military strategy and morale. Given time, Prince Xiao will surely rebuild an even more powerful Dragon God army.
But our long nation is already under siege. Where will he find a time to train troops? If you help me instead, I have strategies of alliance and warfare. Dealing with a small state like Jean would be a piece of cake.
As the leader of the military strategists, I naturally understand the suffering war brings to the people. Therefore, the ambition to unify the world has the support of us military strategists.
So second, Prince Xiao's ambition is for the entire world, while young Master Zhang's ambition is for the Long Nation. Perhaps young Master Zhang could govern the Long Nation as a capable minister, but Prince Xiao's ambition, Prince Xiao's ability,
is enough to unify the world.
You. All of you.
Who would have thought that Xiaoqin would actually earn such praise from the military strategist and the Confucian leader? It's truly unprecedented.
Indeed. Perhaps this Xiaoqin really can unite the realm and bring about an era of lasting peace. We are willing to assist King Xiao in forging this everlasting peace.
Please, rise. Young Master Zhang, see that? Now I, your king, am also the people's choice. Will you still not admit defeat?
Fine. Xiaoqin, you win this round. But remember this. The Dragon Kingdom today is not the same as it was 3 years ago. And if you think you can leave the army, you'd better think long and hard about it. Let's go.
It seems the Zhang family is truly at their wits' end this time, but the game has only just begun. Everyone, I, your king, thank you all here and now.
King Xiao, we've heard you now wish to lead the army into battle. Is this true?
It is. The Jin army is now at our borders. They've shattered the peace among the 7 kingdoms. I fear the other kingdoms will soon follow suit.
Although the Jin army is strong, we are not without the power to fight. What matters most is whether our Dragon Kingdom's military is united in purpose.
That's not a problem. Everyone. I went to great lengths this time to gather you all here, because there's actually a more important matter I need your help with.
The 100 schools of thought have all sided with Xiaoqin.
Not only that, the Confucian leader and Murong Shui, the unparalleled woman of past and present, also speak highly of Xiaoqin. If Xiaoqin gains the support of the 100 schools, then our Zhang family's grand ambition will be nearly impossible to achieve.
Our Zhang family's great undertaking is at hand. We absolutely cannot let this wretch ruin our plans.
Yes, grandfather. We've schemed for so many years and finally have a chance with Jin to coordinate from within and without.
Leave this matter to me. I will handle it properly.
Now that we have the support of the 100 schools and a great army at our command, I believe we will soon have the capital to openly break with the Zhang family.
But the Jin Kingdom remains our greatest crisis. If our Dragon Kingdom truly loses this war, even if we eliminate the Zhang family, it will be of little help.
Yanner, do you remember that weapon I used in my battle against the war god?
I remember, the one with immense power. But there was only one.
Who said I only have one? Actually, I've been secretly hoarding gold and had Butler Zhao mass-produce them long ago.
What? You're saying there are many more.
Exactly. Roughly over 10,000 of them.
Then our Dragon Kingdom versus the Gene State would be a guaranteed victory. One was enough to defeat the War God, with 10,000 for the entire world. Wouldn't that mean we could take over the entire world?
But there's still one problem now. Although we've seized the commander's seal now, the Zhang family's influence still permeates the ranks. If I go to assume command tomorrow, I'm afraid it won't go smoothly.
But isn't Hua Lan'er in the army? She is the guardian war god, and her prestige in the military is extremely high.
My prestige 3 years ago, compared to Hua Lan'er's now, was even greater, not less. But I still made a critical mistake at the crucial moment, during the battle against the Gene State. I'm thinking, the Gene State and this Zhang family must be quite connected.
This Zhang family has been infiltrating every part of the court for years, and now, they just need one excuse, and they can openly rebel.
No matter. I've already had Lan'er secretly train a special unit. As for the Zhang family, I definitely have a way to deal with them. We'll just wait for them to take the bait, step by step.
The Gene army has already reached the city walls. Why haven't you deployed the troops?
Wait.
What did you say? Wait. The Gene army is at our gates. What are you waiting for?
Zhanglong, I am the supreme commander of the 3 armies. What decisions I make do not require questioning from a mere deputy general like you.
Xiao Chen, were you scared by the Gene army 3 years ago?
I think so too. You, Xiao Chen, are afraid of the Jin State. Otherwise, you wouldn't be like this now, letting them step on your head and do whatever they want.
Xiao Chen, I think you, coward, should just step down obediently, so my young master can take command. Xiao Chen, now the border is in peril, with a Jin army attacking. The common people of our Dragon Kingdom are suffering immensely. If you don't have the guts to send troops, then hand over your command to me. I'll lead the army into battle.
Oh, so, gentlemen, are you saying that I, your king, am afraid that I'm a coward?
What else would you be? You once boasted you'd crush the enemy, but now you're here living in luxury. Xiao Chen, if you were a real man, you'd mobilize the troops immediately. Otherwise, give up your command. 3 years ago, you survived alone. Now you don't dare face the enemy. I think your very existence is a disgrace.
Gentlemen, this Jin army attack numbers in the hundreds of thousands. Our Dragon Kingdom's border defense is less than half of that. If we confront them head-on now, we will surely suffer a crushing defeat.
A coward is a coward. Stop making excuses. If you admit you're useless, why not kneel and beg me? I'll lead the troops for you. Xiao Chen, my young master, is the successor of the Zongheng school. His strategy is second to none. With authority behind him, dealing with a mere 100,000 soldiers would be more than enough. Unlike a useless man like you, who only knows how to eat, drink, and play. What else can you do, huh?
It seems you gentlemen came prepared, but it's fine. Since you're all so eager to fight the enemy, then I, your king, will give you this opportunity.
What? Has this useless man finally come to his senses? Going to hand over the command seal and crawl back to your harem? Should have done this sooner. Wasted so much time. Quickly give the command seal to my young master, so my young master can lead us to crush the enemy. You, just open your dog eyes wide and watch carefully.
Since you, young Master Zhang, desire this command seal so much, then I, your king, shall bestow it upon you.
The command seal? Wait. You'd hand it over so easily. Just give the command seal to me.
I shall, and moved by pity for young Master Zhang's frustration at his unrecognized talent, I feel regret. That's why I think this command seal should indeed be given to young Master Zhang.
Nonsense. It's obvious you know you're powerless to repel the Jin army, so you're passing the seal to my young master, just to shirk responsibility.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. You had no business taking on this porcelain job. And look at you now. You've embarrassed yourself in front of the entire army. You should have handed it over sooner. Now you've made it so. The whole world knows. You're a coward who abandoned the fight.
Enough. Gentlemen, I can surrender the commander's seal, but I don't recall ever saying I intend to flee from battle.
What do you mean?
I can give you the seal, but I wish to make a wager with you.
A wager? On what?
You claim, young Master Zhang, to be a heaven-sent genius, filled with courageous fervor, capable of repelling the Jin army with just tens of thousands of men. Then let's have a contest. We'll see who can truly drive back the enemy.
You're saying, not only will you yield the seal, but you'll also compete with me to see who repels the Jin army? That's ridiculous. You don't have a single soldier at your command. How could you possibly repel them?
True. I will surrender the seal, and let you all appoint Zhang Long as commander-in-chief. I hereby swear an oath. If I fail to repel the Jin army, I will present my head to His Majesty.
Xiaoqin, I never thought you'd be in such a hurry to die. You dare to swear such an oath before the army? This vow is like a military pledge. Once made, there's no turning back.
Gentlemen, I can see clearly now. All of you are nothing but the Zhang family's lackeys. What use is this commander's seal to me? Conversely, if you fail to repel the enemy, the penalty of execution will be unavoidable for you as well.
Xiaoqin, you good for nothing. You actually have the nerve to worry about whether we live or die.
The game isn't over yet. We're all dark horses in this race. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions. Besides, even if I don't have a single soldier, it doesn't mean I can't turn this around.
Fine. Stubborn till the end. We'll see about that. Let's go.
I heard everything you said just now.
So you heard it. So what? It's just the commander's seal. What's the harm in giving it to him?
My lord, we worked so hard before, precisely for this seal, didn't we? Now we're just handing it over? Doesn't that mean everything we did was for nothing?
Honestly, I feel the same way, but lately, I've noticed in the army that the Zhang family isn't as simple as we thought.
It's just the Zhang family. Why do you say that?
The lesson from 3 years ago, and recently, I've discovered in the army that this seal is like a hot potato.
So, my lord, you mean we should just toss the seal away? But the emperor's power now is growing weaker. If the Zhang family really achieves a great victory in this war, then their next step will likely be to go after the throne.
It's fine. Let Zhang Long take command for now. I've received a secret letter from the Confucian scholars. We just need to wait for the right moment to wipe out Zhang Long and the Zhang family in one fell swoop. As for the rest, just do as I instructed.
Grandfather, you were right all along. Xiaoqin was only in the army for a few days, and he willingly gave up the command seal.
Xiaoqin must have forgotten that he's not the man he used to be. Even if he has Hua honor, so what? Our Zhang family has been secretly building power for so long, just waiting for this day.
I've already made contact with Wuji from the Jin state. Once their troops fully breach the city gates, I'll lead our forces to turn the tide.
Darling, you can rest assured. Don't let yourself get upset.
Smooth talker. Let me ask you. Last night, sleeping with General Hua and the 6th princess. You must have been in heaven, huh?
Oh, come on. It wasn't like that, darling. Even if I had 3 wives and 4 concubines, the only one I truly love is you.
Sigh. Even though I'm the ruler of a nation, in private, I'm just your wife. It's normal for a man to have multiple wives. I can't really control you.
Yenner. Sometimes I really think about it. I truly want to take you somewhere, far away from the world, to live an ordinary life. Away from all this power and wealth.
My husband, I want nothing more than that. But things don't always go as we wish. Ever since I was born, my father, in his bid for the throne, from the moment I came into this world, raised me as a boy. I lost what you call freedom ever since. And now, what matters most to me, is making the Jin army retreat. Otherwise, our kingdom of Long.
My wife, please, set your mind at ease. I have already taken care of this matter. A few days ago, I received a secret letter from the Ru sect. This military revolt is just a smokescreen. In truth, it's the Zhang family trying to win over the hearts of our people, looking for another chance to rebel. That way, our kingdom of Long would become a puppet in the hands of Jin.
You're saying the Zhang family and Jin are connected?
Yes, it's likely the incident 3 years ago was also a joint scheme between the Zhangs and Jin, a conspiracy.
How is that possible? If the Zhang family is truly connected to Jin, Then our kingdom of Long. Wouldn't that put our kingdom in grave danger? And you even gave the commander's seal to the Zhangs.
Yanner, you can rest assured. This time, when I gave the seal to the Zhangs, it was actually to use this opportunity to purge the army. After all, if what happened 3 years ago were to happen again, that would be the real nightmare. As for the Zhang family, it's time to settle accounts with them.
Now that the Jin army has retreated, our Zhang family's prestige is greater than ever. Now we just need one opportunity to raise our army and rebel.
Longer has truly lived up to expectations. Father, this time, conspiring with Jean went so smoothly. Our Zhang family has reached the peak of the people's support.
Ha ha ha, the throne of the Long Kingdom will soon bear the Zhang surname.
My lord, Lady Murong, the Rus sect leader, requests an audience.
Morong Shui. Lady Morong, to what do we owe this visit?
Young Master Zhang's great achievement this time must be known throughout the Long Kingdom, reaching every ear.
Lady Murong, weren't you going to follow that good-for-nothing Xiaoqin to unify the world? What brings you to our Zhang family?
Longer. Do not be rude to Lady Morong.
As the leader of the Rus sect, my only wish is for peace in the world, and the well-being of all people. My visit today is simply to abandon the darkness for the light.
So, Miss Morong, you're saying you wish to serve my Zhang family?
Exactly. I used to believe that Xiao Chen was a true hero, a man of great ambition, destined for greatness. But now I see the truth. Xiao Chen is no true hero. The true dragon is of the Zhang family.
Of course, my young master is a prodigy, far beyond that worthless man. Murong, if you stick with that loser, you'll get nothing. You'll be better off with me. Whatever you desire, I can give it to you.
My purpose in coming here is precisely that. Furthermore, I bring the Zhang family a treasure to secure your dominance. This.
What is this?
Husband, I received word from Miss Morong. The Zhan family is preparing to rebel. The task you assigned me has been handled, and Sister Loner sent news. The retreating Jin army has been ambushed.
In that case, I suppose the next act is about to begin.
Now that the Jin army has retreated, our Long Kingdom has preserved its rule. Ahem. Unfortunately, I've caught a chill lately, confined to bed for rest. I truly cannot join the victory celebration.
Your Majesty, that our Long Kingdom escaped disaster is thanks to my nephew Zhang Long. With only 40,000 troops, he routed the Jin army completely. He is truly a pillar of our kingdom. He far surpasses even General Hua and Prince Xiao by several times over.
You flatter me, Your Majesty. All credit belongs to Your Majesty's grace and the might of the dragon.
Cough, cough. I am aware. Zhang Long has rendered great service. Speak, what reward do you seek? I shall grant what I can.
Your Majesty, before that, I must bring up a matter. Xiaoqin and I had a wager. If he were to lose, he'd bring me his head.
Is this true?
Your Majesty, it is true.
Your Majesty, Xiaoqin made a military pledge. He said he'd crush the enemy without losing a single soldier. But not only has he failed to repel them, he spends his days drinking and carousing in the camp. Xiaoqin must die today.
Correct. Master Zhang and I did indeed have a wager.
What? You admit it?
Your Majesty, 3 years ago, a major defeat under Xiaoqin crippled our Dragon Kingdom. Now this scoundrel is causing trouble everywhere again. If not for my grandson's brilliance, I fear our Dragon Kingdom would have been destroyed long ago. Therefore, Your Majesty, Xiaoqin must die this time.
Indeed, Your Majesty, if Xiaoqin remains alive, our Dragon Kingdom will surely fall.
Gentlemen, do you truly wish for my death?
Xiaoqin, this was a pledge you made yourself. If I were you, I'd fall on my sword right here.
If we go by your words, Master Zhang, then I did indeed make a military pledge. But, are you certain that I lost?
You didn't lose? Did I lose instead? Don't forget, it was I, Zhang Long, who led 40,000 troops to repel the enemy's 100,000.
That is true. However, Master Jean, I received a secret report last night. It says you colluded with the invincible war god of Jin Kingdom and staged this whole charade.
How could Master Zhang possibly have ties with Jin Kingdom? The Zhang family has served our Dragon Kingdom for generations. Furthermore, the Empress is also from the Zhang family.
This is a false accusation, Your Majesty. Xiao Chen is slandering me.
Scoundrel, stop spouting nonsense. You're just trying to save your own skin by framing my grandson.
Xiao Chen, you were the one who boasted you'd fight, yet it was Master Zhang who led the troops in your place. All you do is talk big, and now you even try to frame Master Zhang.
Seems to me that to save your own skin, you've abandoned all shame and dignity. Otherwise, 3 years ago, when our 100,000 Dragon God troops fell, why were you the only one to survive?
What's wrong? Xiao Chen, why are you silent? Guilty conscience. At a loss for words? Let me tell you. Now, it's young Master Zhang, who is the true hero of our Dragon Kingdom. You're just a thing of the past.
Guilty? The one who should feel guilty isn't me. It's you, young Master Jean. If you don't believe me, take a look at this secret letter. Think about it. Why would I, for no reason at all, hand over the commander's seal to him, Zhang Wang?
Isn't it because you knew you weren't capable enough that you gave the seal to me?
No, this letter clearly states that your Zhang family colluded with the Jin state in this whole scheme, and your deal was simple. The Jin state would help your Zhang family seize the throne. In return, your Zhang family would give half the kingdom to Jin.
Nonsense, utter nonsense. Is your so-called evidence just this one letter?
Enough, Zhang Long. You are a member of the royal family. I never thought you would conspire with the Jin state. Guards, seize him.
Your Majesty. I didn't. Your Majesty. Uncle, I have rendered great service. Why believe an outsider over me?
Enough, take him away.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Longer is my nephew, and yours as well. You should trust him. Instead, you listen to the one-sided story of an outsider.
What a great hero you are. What a fine royal relative.
Xiao Chen, I know you're jealous of my grandson, but my grandson, with 40,000 men, repelled 100,000 troops from Jin. That is an indisputable fact.
Don't be so hasty. First, it's Zhang Long. Second, it's the entire Zhang family.
The Zhang family? What about my Zhang family? My Zhang family has served the royal house for generations. Our loyalty is as steadfast as the sun and moon in the sky.
What fine loyalty indeed. Search your conscience and tell me. Back then, when I was attacking the Jin state, on the verge of capturing their territory, who leaked the military intelligence? Not only did it cause me to miss a golden opportunity, it also cost me 100,000 troops.
Xiao Chen, it seems you know everything.
Heaven sees all. Your deeds are not hidden. You've done so many wicked things. Aren't you afraid of retribution in the afterlife?
Ha ha ha. In this world, chaos breeds heroes. I admit you are formidable, but what can you do about it? My Zhang family has schemed for so long. Our goal is already achieved. Now, whenever I wish, I can raise an army and rebel at any moment.
Chancellor.
My Zhang family has served diligently and assisted your Zhang family for many years. It's about time we got some return on our investment, don't you think?
I knew your Zhang family had been scheming for years, but I never imagined your family was actually colluding with the state of Jin, Qingwan. As my one and only empress, do you truly feel nothing for me? Especially since you are carrying my child.
Your Majesty, thrones are always changing hands. Furthermore, a child's duty to their parents is paramount. How can I disobey my father's will? If that's the case,
then I have nothing more to say.
How is this? Why is His Majesty's belly so large?
Yeah, what's going on here?
I am a woman.
What? A woman?
how's that possible? Then who was the one who shared my bed that night? Who was it?
That would be me. And the child in His Majesty's womb is also mine.
It was you? This can't be.
Who would have thought? Just once and she got pregnant. It's just that the two ladies back at my home still haven't shown any signs.
You wretch. You dare to defile the Imperial harem.
And you're the one plotting rebellion. How did I defile the harem? Let me tell you, if I hadn't gone that day, you would have discovered the Emperor's secret. Wouldn't that have given you the perfect chance to rebel?
Fine. You're ruthless. Wanner. Today, your father originally intended merely to imprison His Majesty, so my grandson would still have a father. But since things have come to this, don't blame your father for being merciless. Guards! Today, my Zhang family will help His Majesty abdicate for a worthy successor.
Guards, make His Majesty abdicate, now.
My husband had it all planned. When you entered the palace, your forces were already neutralized.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
You old fool. I've been planning this for so long. Everything you thought of, I already considered.
So what? Do you think this old man doesn't have a backup plan? Let me tell you the truth. The 100,000 troops of Jin never withdrew. If I fail to ascend the throne today, they will soon march on and flatten the capital.
Don't even think about it, Prime Minister. My husband had me bring 10,000 elite soldiers to secretly eliminate the Jin army. This is the head of the invincible war god.
How is this possible? Your 10,000 elite soldiers could never defeat 100,000 troops.
Old fool, I'm afraid your thinking is outdated. Do you remember the pistol I used to defeat the war god?
But that thing, there was only one, wasn't there? It might work against the war god, but that's 100,000 troops.
Who said there was only one? If I, the prince, can make one, I can make a second, a third. Besides, I didn't just stop at making pistols. Just give me the ammunition, grenades. I can make them all.
What? You made all these things?
Old fool, don't worry about others. You should worry about yourself.
What do you mean?
It means the state of Jin has already been destroyed. While Sister Lanner was ambushing the 100,000 troops, Jin was already caught in a pincer attack. I'm afraid within half a month, the news will spread.
How could that be?
Nothing's impossible. Besides, the other states have been eyeing them covetously for a long time. Even if I don't ally with Yuan, as long as we let the news of the Wuji war god's death spread, I'm afraid the ones who destroyed Jin won't be my long state in Yuan anymore. It'll be all the other states launching a joint attack.
At this point, what else does your Zhang family have to say?
At this stage, this old man has nothing more to say. But I must admit, Xiaoqin, you're a genius to actually find the key to victory in such a dire situation.
Your Zhang family plotted for years, from top-ranking officials down to lowly county magistrates. You infiltrated everywhere. If I wanted to win, I had to proceed step by step, luring you into the trap.
It's just a pity, old man, I never got to sit on that throne.
Maybe in your next life, perhaps you'll be reborn into a better fate. Maybe then you'll get to sit on it.
Xiaoqin, if this old man can't have this seat, you won't get to sit on it either. Ha! Do you recognize this?
Whoa, I'm all too familiar with this thing. If a soul is drawn into it 3 times, both spirit and form will be utterly destroyed.
Good! Since that's the case, today, this old man will draw all your souls into it. We'll all perish together. Eggplant. Eggplant, eggplant, eggplant. Eggplant. Why isn't it working?
Miss Moron, you can come out now.
I was entrusted by Prince Zhao. I was merely following orders. Prince Zhao's intention was for me to pretend to defect to the enemy.
Correct. The Zhang family plotted for so many years, step by step. We just needed to inflate their arrogance, and they couldn't hold back anymore. As for you, Senior, you just needed to work in secret with my wife Lanner to slaughter their Jin army troops, cutting off their escape route.
So it was you who set me up.
Of course, otherwise, your Zhang family wouldn't have been so arrogant and full of yourselves and started plotting rebellion.
I never imagined I'd lived for decades, yet I was toyed with by scum like you. Manipulated like a puppet. I won't accept this. I refuse to accept this.
Guards, take Minister Zhang and his entire family and throw them all in prison. As for Zhang Qingyuan, once she gives birth to the child in her womb, she is to be confined to the cold palace immediately.
By my decree. From this moment on, I shall resume my identity as a woman, after I give birth to this child. And when they are of age, I will install them as my successor, and I shall retire from politics.
Oh dear. My dear wives, it seems you two are in a bit of a sour mood. Hey. What are you doing? What's going on here?
Prince Xiao is so charming. Even the emperor is willing to bear your child.
Hey. It's a misunderstanding. A complete misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? I'm not so sure about that. If you think about it carefully, isn't Prince Xiao a bit too much of a playboy?
My dear wives. I told you already, I was forced into it. Besides, cut it off. What are you going to use?
Oh, darling, husband, we could never do that. But what are we going to do from now on? Look at you now. You already have 3 wives. Are you going to take 4 concubines too?
Hey, no, I won't. Yuan, be good. Give that to your husband.
Husband. How could we ever do such a thing? But you have to make it up to us, husband.
Ah.
Prince Zhao's strategic prowess is truly unmatched. In just a few short months, you brought down the mighty Zhang family, and then you conquered the state of Jin. It's truly terrifying.
You flatter me, Miss Morong. This prince had no other choice.
You're too modest, Prince Zhao. However, there is one more thing I'd like to ask.
Please, speak freely.
Is Prince Zhao's ambition still to rule the world?
The world.